Ballbusters is not real life. The characters represented on Ballbusters are all fake. They're not real at all. They are exaggerations of actual personalities. You will be offended. You will be shamed. You will regret your life decisions, but you're here by choice, and you have acquiesced to what you will experience. No lawsuits can ensue.
Yeah.
Are you eating? Are you eating?
No,
Yeah.
it's a dick.
He's eating dick.
I'm eating Cloud's pussy. Wait.
What?
Oh, wow.
Excuse you.
I don't want to know that.
Um,
Okay.
Wow.
I meant to say mom in there. Listen, I got fucked in the asshole by GHAL last weekend. I can't get fucked in the asshole again by Kel.
Oh, wow.
There's a first time for everything.
You do your best to be kind to those around you, and sometimes the world doesn't return that to you. You work hard every day to be kind to yourself and those around you, and sometimes it doesn't come back, and you know what? That's okay. You'll find those people who will treat you the way you treat the world. You will find the beauty in the world within yourself one day. You will find it. Maybe it'll happen tomorrow. Maybe it'll happen in 10 years. Maybe it'll take a long time. But you will get there, and you will realize how loved you are and how your purpose on earth is to be loved. Be loved. Pet a dog. Eat food you love. Jerk off. And watch Chibi-Doki. Preferably not at the same time. Preferably at separate intervals. Preferably at a different time. Not at the same time. Preferably like maybe before bed. Okay? Not right now. Maybe another time. Jack off like before bed and then cry. And then wake up and watch me. And then repeat. Wake up. Watch Chibi. Wake up. Jerk off. Watch Chibi-Doki. Jerk off. And go to bed. Wake up.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are we all doing tonight? Huh? How are we all doing tonight? Adam, how are you doing?
Oh, hi. Okay.
Listen, guys, I understand that.
Listen. I'm collecting my transitions. I'm putting, because of the way freaking X bookmarks work, I have to go very deep into the page to find old ones.
It's the first time you said that.
Yeah.
Well, listen. Apparently, according to legitimate sources, and by that I mean illegitimate sources, whiny bitches online. Apparently, if you don't like the new Superman trailer, you're a virgin.
Wow.
You're a virgin, apparently, if you don't like the new Superman trailer.
We'll talk about that. I haven't seen the new Superman trailer. I'm gonna say fuck it. I'll watch it on stream.
You realize when if you play it, you're gonna get claimed.
I don't give a fuck.
They instantly claimed my ass on both stream and video, and I lost my challenge on the video. So
I was not gonna.
Warner Brothers are asshole. I got
Warner Brother is asshole.
Paid for me to watch it, so I covered it live.
Listen,
Warner Brothers is asshole. Warner Brothers, they didn't block it. They just claimed it.
Warner Brothers, quit being anti-Semitic. Let this man do what he wants.
let's be honest. Let's be honest. A lot of the world is anti-Semitic, and I just have to live with that right now.
I mean,
I just have to live with it.
you know what? I'm not going to say anything. Hail! But listen,
good
guys,
idea.
if you want to know why we're late today, it's all Adam's fault. He usually pays attention to the time.
No, and in my defense, I thought you were waiting for our guest.
In my defense, you should always know that I'm not that smart. Yeah. I was also quickly hunting down I might play this on stream just because it was funny. So there was a VTuber that got exposed this week from a hidden recording.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to find just some clips because the original video got taken down. It was one of the funniest fucking things I ever heard because she was saying some extremely racist stuff about Indians. Not polka dots. I mean,
Wawa.
no, the polka dots. That's what I meant. Not the Wawa. There was some funny things she said.
Polytheistic Indians, not. Oh,
It was.
I'll be racist.
He said you could hear one of her you could smell one of her fans coming because he smells brown, which means he smells of curry.
Oh wow.
It was so bad.
A lot of cultures eat curry.
You know,
she was super fucking racist.
Okay. In her defense, every time I've been on a plane with an Indian or a Pakistani, that entire half of the plane stinks of BO.
Yes.
Because they don't use deodorant.
If I'm going to be out among people for long periods of time, I will put deodorant on. If I'm going out for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or an hour, just backing out, I'm not going to put it on. But if I'm going to be
dirty.
socializing,
I put it on all the time because
I mean, I'm coming right home and I'm going to take a shower. And if you just put deodorant on, it's a pain in the ass to wash off immediately. So I'm just going like in and out to go shopping, and I don't stink. You know, you got to stick your face in there to like get
what
it.
I understand, and having been overseas, culturally they will not use deodorant, but they will bathe themselves in cologne.
Yeah, aqua velva.
So you hear
it's not
so
a bath.
in the end you smell cologne and BO mixed together.
Oh, that's vile, dude.
I don't want to think that one.
Why are we talking about this?
Because there was we were talking about a racist VTuber. We got here, which I'm still trying to find.
You know what?
Clips.
Perfect example. Let's not talk about VTubers.
No, we're gonna keep talking about VTubers because VTubers are awesome, and racism is funny. We'll get more racist as the night goes on because yes, Dre's not here yet, but partially that's my fault because I forgot to tell him that we
changed new time.
Yeah. So it's partially my fault.
Good job, tons of fun.
Listen, I was retarded. Okay.
How do you know his nickname at the truck stop?
How do you know my nickname at the truck stop?
Oh, better question.
We were both there at the same time. Me and Adam.
I was never there.
Yeah, you were.
The implications.
I don't go to the truck stop.
I did. I knew that there was a new employee. Listen, I knew that there was a new employee in the stall next to me, but I don't think it was Adam. Who said, "Hey, it's Harry Fun Time."
Yeah. Also, you know, they don't want circumcised dudes there, so I can't apply. I told Shaka.
Well, then I can't be there.
Like, no, you're not allowed.
Anyways, Alf, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, but Dermia, I'm vexed because we were supposed to play Space Marine 2 tomorrow night, and you're not going to play. You failed the Emperor.
Well,
you are a heretic.
Listen, I have people over in Valentine that I must take care of in Red Dead, okay? I must take care. Why the fuck is there's like a fucking spider web and it's bothering me? It was like right there, and I was seeing it.
I mean,
where's the spider?
Okay,
there's a question.
Know.
I'd be freaking out right now. Where the fuck is it? I'm gonna. I do. I'm an arachnophobe. I'd be like, where the fuck is it?
Based on the colors in the background, you are a servant of Slanesh, which is about right. Sounds about right. With your hedonistic ways.
That's Luffy.
But that's Luffy, though.
That's not. He's not.
No, I'm just talking about the color scheme. That's Slanesh.
Well, I mean, I can make the color scheme green, but I've been liking this purple color scheme a whole lot more. The purple violet kind of. Yeah, it might be gay, but I kind of like it. Okay, I like it.
So this is it. Well. Nobody else is here.
So, okay, I already see somebody say hire back gal. I never fired her. She's free to come on whenever, but she's not coming. Nobody makes that.
Wow, that's gonna
Um,
get clipped.
Wow.
Yeah, that's gonna get clipped. That's gonna get clipped.
Where's Weasel?
I don't know. When it comes to Cloud's too busy trying to come.
I still understand. What does Cloud have to be laid over?
He's
I
beating
mean,
it.
I mean,
He's
it's
beating
literally-
it. Okay,
he lives in the same time zone I do.
He's beating it while he's holding the door shut with his mother trying to get in the room.
Why doesn't he just use his foot?
Because he's not smart.
What does his mom have a key to his door? Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Answer my own question.
Yeah. Why did you even ask that question?
I know.
Oh,
did you
static, doing static stuff. He probably has to take care of his doggo.
did you see the
And,
video
and
that
gals at
Kel shared?
a getting drinks somewhere, I guess.
Getting
Be here in a
what?
bit. She's at a happy hour. It's the last thing I saw in the chat.
When the fuck did you say this?
She's out at happy hour. Be there shortly.
But listen, I changed the time of the stream, and it's like, hey, I just, show up, just try.
Well, thanks to Kel, I do have a video concerning Cloud, but we'll have to wait till we have more people in Cloud.
Oh,
to see this.
no.
Cloud's gonna have to answer for something.
Well, in the
Cloud's gonna have
meantime,
to
we
answer
do need
or
to say hello to the chat, okay? Because we do have Kel. Shout out, Kel. I was trying to say howdy and shout out all at the same time.
How
How?
white man?
Yeah. So that's
Carry on the
racist,
racism.
especially from you Jew.
Still being gay.
Cash Kester, what it do?
Whiter than you
are. Yeah. We have Weasel. Well, this is an interesting throuple. No. We got Diz the Jizz coming on in. God damn it. That was a lot of words put together I should have put together. JS Pena's here. We also have King Conan Crum. And I think we're caught up there on chat right now. And
You
in the
didn't say hi to-
meantime,
You miss people.
Cash Kester's
no, I
here.
didn't. I got cash.
No, you didn't.
No, I did. He said, what it do?
Well, now you did.
I did.
I didn't hear you do it.
I am not.
You got two
I'm
against one
retarded.
here.
You want to play this game?
Oh, you got a turd in your pocket?
I got something in my pocket.
I've got
You
the
wanna
Tic
play
Tac?
this game?
pocket for you.
I am gooning. I'm forming. Group wankage incoming.
What is form?
Fuck.
What does that mean?
No, we're not going to try to.
Forming.
We're gonna dissect
would.
that right now.
No, we're not. We also got Timon. Timon just showed up. Howdy. But
Where's
okay, you know
Pumbaa?
what? Why don't we do this while we're waiting for everybody to show up?
End the show.
What? No, fuck you. You stupid. Fuck. Trying to figure out how anti-Semitic I can get right off the bat.
Maybe not. How about that?
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say anything about what's going on right now. Yeah, maybe
Maybe
it's a
not.
good idea.
Maybe.
Maybe, but at the same time, you really piss me off sometimes, But anyways, here, how about we do this?
Oh, like you don't piss me off, Wonder Boy.
Now, you love me. Everybody loves me.
No.
Everybody loves me. I'm fluffy and enjoyable. I can't even see your face.
You're
I'm just
lumpy.
imagining what it is right now. Anyways, we had this week, okay? Because we need something to talk about while we wait for everybody. What the fuck is on my goddamn screen? So Mel Brooks came out and teased Spaceballs 2. And this is just a little pre-up before we get into the big thing. But yes, why don't we get a little view of this trailer? Because I said something on Twitter and I'm about to actually change it.
I've already seen this too many times.
I think we all have, but prequel trilogy, a sequel trilogy.
I'm not
a sequel
reading
to
this.
the Prequel, a prequel to the sequel, countless TV
All right.
spin-offs.
I'll save my comment till we get to the end.
It is funny though.
Yeah.
Well,
a
all right,
movie
that's my
spin-off.
thing. All right, might as well pause
Here.
it. I'll make my comment now. All right, are there funny things in this? Yes. I had a conversation with Jed about this during stream this afternoon. Are there funny things in this? Yes. A couple funny little jabs. But Alf, are you seriously laughing out loud reading any of this?
No, the thing I observed from this is they're making an observation of how unoriginal Hollywood has become.
That's fair. That's fair. But my
Yeah.
point is this. I've seen a lot of reactions to this now in the past 48 hours. And some people going, and here's my question. It's a serious question. Are people laughing at this because they think they're expected to laugh at Mel Brooks? Because if they don't, they might be accused, well, why aren't you laughing at this? This is what you always ask for. Or do they truly find it hilarious? I think it's the prior. I think that people are laughing at this because they think they're supposed to laugh at this and think this is funny. And I'm not saying there aren't funny moments in there, but there is nothing. I honestly believe, it's my opinion, from my perspective, and for me, there's nothing in the scrawl to make you go. There's nothing in there that generates that kind of laughter. There isn't.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. There's like maybe a chuckle here or there. Like I was smiling watching it. I wasn't like rolling on the floor. I wasn't laughing.
I was rolling
out
my
loud.
eyes.
I thought it was funny. The one that I don't think is actually like a necessary jab is Two Dunes. Yeah, because they're treating it a little bit more like
Technically, it should have been one.
Well,
Dune because
okay,
it's
so
the same story.
Where
Yeah.
I actually laughed is when they mentioned the first attempt at the DCU, the second attempt at the DCU.
That was
pretty funny.
That requires a
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
but what I observed here is that, again, like I said, Hollywood has lost all originality, and
yeah.
that even proves that we don't need this movie.
No,
Yeah.
we don't.
There. Here, I just turned down the volume because we all know 2 avatars plus 3 upcoming avatar making 5. 36. Jesus Christ, 36 MCU movies.
Sorry, there are
They don't even hit the spin-offs.
There's only about 21. I have them on my shelf. That's about it.
Yeah,
With,
the
with
ones
two
all the way
different
till
Ro-
like Endgame and a few others, but
with 2 different
That's it.
Robert Downey Juniors.
that's kind of funny. I mean,
That's a good jab. What is what
Yeah.
that is right there.
I think a lot of this is jabs. Like I might be chuckling here or there because it's like it's funny. It's kind of
none
funny
of
'cause
this
it's
is untrue. I will
Yeah.
say that completely honestly. None of
the
it's untrue.
DCU attempt, the fact that they used the word attempt because it
Well,
failed.
DCU
Well,
attempt one,
there's a
number-
mistake, and the first one is DCEU. What we
Yeah.
have now is DCU.
Well,
I
did they
know,
do
but-
DCE? They did
Snyderverse,
DC
DCEU, Gun versus DCU.
No, because Snyderverse was its own thing. So when Snyderverse, Jesus Christ, I hate trying to figure this shit out. Snyderverse, DCEU, DCU.
But Snyderverse
This
is
is so
the
stupid.
DCEU.
Well, no, because then
Let's just
doing
simplify. I think what they were trying to do is just simplify it and say DCU attempt number 1, number 2, which is fine.
Yes, but I'm going to
I'm
be
okay
a
with
nerd
that.
and I'm going to nitpick it.
I know you're not wrong, but
they
you know.
forgot 8 Mission Impossible movies. Yes, they did. An animated
yeah.
Lion King, a live action animated Lion King, a live action animated Lion King.
At least they got that right because that's still animated.
Well,
It's
like,
just
8 Harry Potter movies. Yeah,
I love
because
the
it's like 7
TV
books.
series remaking the same 8 Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, that was actually kind of a little funny.
that is kind of funny.
Whole streaming
Okay, stop.
service for
A
Star
whole
Trek.
streaming service of Star Trek that's shit.
Come on, Adam. That is a little funny. There's a
No,
whole
it's not.
streaming
It's
service of
actually
just Star
sad.
Trek.
It is
It's
sad
actually
because
sad.
everything they
It's
put on
sad
there is
because
shit.
it's funny.
That doesn't make it funny. It just makes it sad.
7 Alien movies, 2 of
This
which
is what
were
Jed
also
liked. Jed
Predator
liked this part.
movies.
This is what he liked.
Not to be mistaken for the 6 Predator movies that are not also Alien movies. 1 Prometheus, which is also kind of an Alien movie. 4 Beatles movies, which I only know of 2.
Well, that's what's the question mark.
Yeah, what are the Beatles movies? Which ones?
I don't know.
'Cause I only know of a couple.
I don't know. Fuck the Beatles.
I think
don't
they were
like the
making
Beatles.
a 3rd one.
I don't really
Fuck the
care for
Beatles.
them. Okay. Unpopular opinion. I'm not that big a fan of the Beatles.
Fuck the Beatles. Hence, fuck. The
Wait,
Beatles.
are we talking about? Wait.
the band.
Oh, why was my brain going to Beetlejuice? juice?
Because you're retarded and the word Beetlejuice isn't even on there and it's spelled differently than Beetle.
But when I first saw this, I also thought Beetlejuice. I was like, no, there's only 2 Beetlejuice movies. Why was I thinking this says Beetlejuice the entire time?
Eat a Snickers bar.
I don't know.
I love it, and Oppenheimer. Just to throw that in there.
Actually, it would have been funnier. It would have actually been funnier, more clever if they said "and an Oppenheimer." That would have actually been a little
Yeah.
funnier.
But in 38 years, there has only ever been one. Spaceballs.
Now, do
Go
we
ahead.
think this is going to be anywhere near the original, or is this
Oh,
going to
fuck
be
no.
stupid?
No. Here's the thing.
It's going to be lame, right?
when Spaceballs
Yeah.
came out, we watched this ad nauseum.
Oh,
when I was a
Spaceballs
kid.
is hilarious.
I here's the thing. I don't disagree, but I've seen it so many times in my lifetime that I'm kind of numb to its jokes at this point. They don't hit anymore. That's
I
just-
could get that.
when I was a kid, we watched the hell out of this movie over and over and over again through like preteens through teenage years. We watched the hell out of this movie. I've seen it so many times, I never need to see it again.
You know, to be
No, I
honest,
fucking love it.
I don't think I've seen this movie in like 10, 15 years, so I could probably
It's
go
been
back
a
and
little
watch
while.
it.
I'll say it's been like 5 years since the last time I watched it. I want to rewatch it now, just because I love it so fucking much. We ain't fine shit.
Well, it's like
There's
they
a
say,
lot of actually
you know,
like funny moments.
the same-
and-
the saying "distance makes the heart grow fonder." You can say the same thing with time with movies. The more time you get between when you've seen a movie,
Not me.
you know. Well, I mean, it depends on how many times you've seen it.
Well,
you
also
know?
my memory. I have a slightly different memory than you guys
so
do.
do I. But
Partially eidetic, so I remember things in full. I
none
don't
of this
forget.
matters. I'm on.
He's playing Dune right now.
Oh, he's on Arrakis. My brain was not connecting.
He's
that.
playing the Dune game right now.
Use the Swartz.
After 40 years.
Can I
He's
just say,
99 years old.
He looks dead.
He is
He looks like a
99 years
corpse.
old. I think he looks pretty good for a 99-year-old.
He looks like a corpse to me. I don't know.
We asked, what do the fans want? But instead, we're making this movie.
Surprisingly responsive for a 99-year-old.
The Schwartz awakens in 2027.
I've seen.
Now I could like
2
I,
years. That's
It is
2
2 years.
He'll be dead before that comes out.
Yeah. I listen. There's a lot you can do with this movie, and you can make this movie feel just hilarious all the way through. Like this could be a great success. This movie could essentially be,
All right.
hey, we're gonna have 2
This is
Spaceball movies.
Disaster incoming.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
disaster incoming.
100%. Yeah. After I saw this, because I did not know Josh Gad.
Oh,
was-
I caught that yesterday when this broke from just the blurb on Hollywood Reporter. Right away, they said Mel Brooks starring alongside and producing alongside Josh Gad, and I said, "That's it. That's all you need to know. Josh Gad is involved with this. That's enough for me. I'm out."
I'm gone. I don't want anything
I'm
to do
done.
with Josh Gad.
I mean, do you really think Josh Gad understands traditional comedy like Rick Moranis
No.
does?
No, Josh Gad is fucking Disney shill mono creature thing that just has the same exact style of comedy over and over again. You see it maybe once or twice. It's like, okay, that's cute, that's charming, but he's not funny. He's like the rest of these Hollywood industrialized creations out there that just do the same shit over and over again. And he's just Josh Gad. It's no different than fucking what's his goddamn nuts who's hates being Jewish, but is ultra hateful of whatever from Canada. I can't think of his fucking name off the top of my head right
Gotta
now.
narrow it
Seth
down.
Rogen.
Seth Rogen, thank you very much. How the hell
The
Alf got
the
that?
self haters are the worst.
I've been
he's
streaming
nothing more
with
than
you too
Seth
much.
Rogen. Josh Gad is just another Seth Rogen.
Except less high.
Probably more.
It's
high.
it's those people that I think he's even worse than Seth Rogen because he's one of those comedians that grew up in the woke era. So all he knows is woke comedy, which isn't funny.
Well, he's not funny. Like he could be
Exactly.
charming.
That's what I'm saying.
He could be a charming in a handful of spots. Olaf, okay, Olaf's charming.
Oh, fuck all that. Fuck Frozen in all its orifices. That abomination of a
There's
movie.
hentai for that.
That movie has no purpose. It is just the songs.
Yeah,
It's a
That's all people
soulless
liked.
movie.
the
It's
songs,
a soulless
songs
movie.
in Olaf. That's the only thing people like. Songs and Olaf. That's it. That's all he's good for, though, is songs and Olaf. Everything else he's garbage in. Has anyone seen History of the World Part 2? I have not. Continue.
Yeah, I was ready for that
I've seen part
30
one.
years ago, 30, 40 years ago when they teased at the end of the first movie, but then never made it. That's when I was ready for History of the World Part 2.
Just knowing that Josh Gad is involved with this immediately destroyed any hype I had with this. For this, I don't care anymore. I don't want to watch it.
Reason.
I want to be away from it.
I would have even taken Jack Black as Barf's son over Josh Gad.
It's a rumor, but for fuck's sakes, I could see it being a goddamn reality. Barf Jr. is Josh Gad, or Josh Gad is Barf Jr.
It's only a rumor because we all suggested it. I said the same thing.
He's fat. It makes sense.
That's what we all said the same thing in the time. So I mean, yeah, it's
I'm just. I don't want anything to do with Josh Gad. Why do you have to touch the things I love? It just I was actually excited.
You shouldn't be. Even beyond that, you shouldn't be.
Well, don't let him touch your penis.
I was hopeful. I was
No,
like, you know what?
don't be
There's
hopeful.
probably gonna be that we could potentially say that there's 2 Spaceball movies. This won't be as funny as the first, but we could potentially say that there's 2.
Ugh. I don't think it's going to do well.
Mel Brooks is likely. I mean, I don't know if he has any health conditions. I don't know this and that, but
they got Bill Pullman back and his
and his nepo baby son.
Now I don't know anything about his son. Has he been anything?
He was in Thunderbolt. He's Bob.
Oh, I didn't know that was his son.
That's his son. Yeah, it's just another fucking nepo baby. That is to me that I see nepo baby shit. And I think that's one of the things that pisses me off is nepotism these days.
I don't have a problem with actors or
if they
actresses'
earn it,
sons,
but a
children.
lot of these guys are gals are not as good as their parents.
Because there's plenty of actors from our generation that had very well-known actors,
and even some
from
of them
like
were
the
not
50s
as good
and
as their
60s.
parents.
But yeah. So yeah, there are ones from that had parents that were actors in the 50s and 60s that have done well in our generation.
Done well, but even they, I mean, perfect example. Michael Douglas was and never has been as good as.
Oh no,
Kirk.
Yeah, he won't beat Kirk Douglas.
Fucking Titan, and his son was Michael Douglas is never he can't hold a candle to his father. He can't.
Right.
I mean, but he's not a bad actor. He's just not as good. Problem is, the current round of nepo babies are far and away not even close to as good as their famous parents.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
I wouldn't disagree. Who's the guy that was in The Boys that has a famous
I don't know.
father?
I don't watch The Boys.
Oh, it's fuck, the chat will know.
Yeah. Keep trying, Dermy.
Kind of the main character. I can't remember his father's name.
Wait, Dermy, say that again.
He's conservative and he's a bunch of like.
No, Dermy, you're wrong. You're fine.
Do you guys not hear me?
Now we do. It was hard.
I know who you're talking about, but
I was doing my best to stretch it out as far as I could because there's only 2 of us here. We can't make that kind of joke go for very long. But
I'm looking up the Boys cast because I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, his father was in Day After Tomorrow. He was the dad in Day After Tomorrow.
Jack Quaid. What's his fucking father?
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid is his father. Dennis Quaid and Meg
Dennis
Ryan
Quaid
are
is
his
a
father.
fantastic actor.
Yes.
Yeah. His parents are Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan.
Because I was muted and my system reset there for a second, none of you guys got to hear or see my jump scare.
Did you find the spider?
You finally found the spider?
No. So when my system resets, it cycles through a bunch of different audio for no apparent reason. It
knock
does it.
You get the knock?
No, I didn't get the knock. It appeared on my TV that I have right here as a monitor, and all of a sudden I just hear shit out of there, and I freaked the fuck out because it was like, what the fuck?
That's kind of what that happened to me this morning. I woke up I was awakened at like 9:45, hearing somebody say hello, and I jumped up thinking that it was almost time for the show, and I had slept way past noon. But it was only 9:30, and I realized there was nobody here, and it was whatever my mind had said, and it really freaked me out. I was like, "Yeah, I can't go back to sleep because that was too real." I
Oh,
can't do it.
guys.
Uh-oh.
What?
We got representation.
Yeah,
It's my fault, Dre. It's not yours. It's mine.
yeah. He told you the wrong time because he's stupid.
I didn't even tell him that we changed the time.
Mm-hmm.
He got a little too gay.
It's just because I'm black. I get it.
Well, you're late just because. Yeah,
Well, you're on black time, right?
exactly. So I really should have told you that we
So
started
you're
2
on.
hours earlier.
So you're actually on time.
BP time strikes again.
Exactly. But okay, now that we got Dre here, okay, before we go any further, you know, we've already talked about Spaceballs and all that shit. Static showed us this clip last night. Dre, I need your opinion on this. Okay.
All right.
I need to know, is it okay
You've
for
been
me to
warned.
be racist? Okay.
Oh.
I need to know, is it okay for me to be racist here?
Oh boy.
I have not seen this.
Oh, I didn't see this one. You guys must have done this after.
Oh,
Was this on stream or after stream?
this
'Cause I
is
don't-
on stream.
I don't remember seeing
Oh,
this last
my.
night.
This was on stream. I need Dre here because Dre could say all the words I
I
almost
must
said.
have had a mini stroke. I don't remember this.
Oh my god.
Well, mood when you just get your hair done.
Oh, is she wearing that in a Walmart?
No, it's some black person store. 'Cause there's weaves.
Hella Gabrielle. Bam, 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 bam.
All right, Dre, speak for your community.
Is she wearing Depends?
I don't know. There's a whole lot of problems
Why is there a patch on her ass?
Speak for your community.
Oh God. So first of all, she's at what we call the beauty supply stores. That is where that's a lady, right? That ain't a dude, right?
It's a
I
lady.
don't know what
I'm gonna
Looks like a lady.
assume.
Unless that
It's a
patch
lady.
in the back is part of her tuck game, I don't know.
Bam, bam.
that's hard to tell, fellas.
You know what? This looks like Jabba the
Yeah.
Hutt's unwanted sister.
Well, on behalf of all the coloreds around the world, we do not co-sign on this filth. This is what we call ghetto ratchet garbage. We do not associate ourselves with this lowbrow trash. But this is gross. Now here's the question, Dermy. How the heck did you find this?
It was shown to me by Static, and it made me want to say
There he
some
is.
really racist, awful things. Like
I
some
mean-
next level awful things. Like I,
mean,
was
you-
about to start getting my white sheets out and go hunt
You
down
know,
some
I
wood.
think Dre's wanting
Wow.
to say some things.
So look, this is my thing. Like this is a strictly black problem. You don't see whites doing this. You don't see Jews. You don't even see the Mexicans doing this. This is strictly a deep colored inner city problem. This is the only time you'll find this. And what do you mean you got your hair done? You still got the curls in. Like it's not done.
It's not done.
Wait, those are curls?
Or
I
is
thought
that
that
her-
was her
is that-
hair.
I thought that was her hair too.
I thought she
No.
had Cheetos in her
I'm
hair.
pretty sure they're the curls, the curlers. I'm pretty sure those are curlers. That can't be the style. I refuse to believe.
Why is she in a diaper?
I don't think you know.
Okay, well, I can answer that crap.
That looks like it
can-
depends.
That's what I
What-
said.
Dre, you said you can answer this.
Yeah. This child is on crack. That's without question.
I mean, yeah. No lies detected. Hi, Cloud. Are you here?
Here, but I don't see anything on the stream. Oh, there we go.
Do you see stuff now, Cloud?
Yeah.
What do you think about this gorgeous black woman?
I saw
depends.
this. I saw this before. Is she wearing a fucking diaper?
Yes,
Don't know.
Oh God.
Don't know.
it depends.
I think it's a maxi
Uh,
pad.
Ha ha ha.
It does look like a maxi pad too.
And
like,
before somebody says they've never seen a maxi pad that big, static proved that there's overweight fucking maxi pads out there that are reusable. They're huge.
Why did you
gross.
have to remind me? of that?
Reusable? What?
Yes.
No.
Wait,
That-
Oh my God, do I
reusable
have-
maxi
No.
pads?
What
my
do you
God, I
clean
have
them out? You wash them?
Yes.
Gross.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes. This is a whole thing.
Oh.
Reusable.
Internet was a
maxi.
mistake.
Why did
pads.
what did I wander into?
Oh my God. Did I just find them on my first try? Yeah. I did.
Gross.
Yeah,
Wait,
internet.
I
was talking
did.
about it. Algorithm sent you it immediately.
Yeah. I found it on TikTok.
Of course, TikTok.
How to make you know what? I don't want to torture you guys.
The
with
world
these
is
things, 'cause
filthy.
They are
This
they
is
are
filth.
disturbing. I didn't even realize they were maxi pads when I was first being shown because they were huge. They were literally looking like towels.
Bigger than your head.
oh,
Yes!
Lord.
Lovely share says Cloudwood.
No.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
Would you Cloud?
Cloud. Come on.
I have some dignity.
Do you?
Do you?
Where do you keep it? Where do you store your dignity?
Maybe
Yeah,
in a
Dre-
reusable
Dre-
maxi pad.
Dre,
Oh,
do you think Cloud has dignity from the few times that you've streamed with him?
It's okay. Be honest.
He's just taking a sip
All right,
from
you
that
know. All
purple
right,
drink.
you know what? We're gonna have to question this dignity because
Yes.
thanks to where is it? Thanks to Kel. Cloud, you have some splaining to do.
uh-oh.
Do we?
All that.
Oh,
What?
no. He's like, oh, that.
What?
Wait, what did Cloud do?
Well, I mean, we got reporting.
Hey,
Thanks,
yo.
Kel.
What? Cloud?
Oh, no.
It's been a year, Daddy.
Cloud's room.
I didn't listen to the audio the first
Is
time.
that
I saw
AI?
it.
Look,
AI.
it's got a sheen to it.
It looks kind of wet.
I think it'd be funnier if it said, "It's been a year, Grandma."
I really, really miss you.
Oh,
Ew.
God, it's Cloud.
Mommy says you're safe now.
Oh, God.
It
It's-
sounds.
It looks
joint
wet,
is
but
crusty.
it's crusty.
Oh, God. Heavenly Father and the
Cloud,
Amen.
why?
Cloud,
Why,
why?
Cloud?
Cloud, why have you abandoned your children?
This
All
is
of his-
no. This is
All of
normally
his
when
children are in a sock.
guys, we need to realize this is normally when Cloud says he doesn't use a sock.
Oh, God. Why does it have a face?
I don't use a sock.
Oh, no.
I knew it. I knew it.
Mm. Oh, Cloud.
It's like a dialogue tree with Cloud. You can always figure out what he's gonna say next because a normal person would use a sock. I know Cloud's not normal.
I don't think we should have this conversation.
Here we go.
No, but he has
I agree
tissues
with
and
Adam.
lotion by his
Let's
bed.
move on, please.
No. I want to question your lack of fatherly involvement with your children, but I don't. I mean, I don't want to question your masturbatory methods.
Ew.
Well, I mean, Cloud, how do you take care of this child? Serious question.
Very
know.
carefully.
You could have just genocided it in the laundry. Would have been done with it.
Ooh,
Well, I think
yeah.
you can still do that.
No, I am not washing that with the rest of my clothes.
No, you wash it alone.
No. At this point, fire is the only solution.
Yeah, you gotta burn that. Burn that joint at the stake.
It's talking. It's mutated. You realize it's a hive mind right there.
That's like
you realize
teenage-
that's what's going on there. That's a
That's
hive
like
mind.
That's like Ninja Turtles. Like you had Secret of the Ooze on your sock.
Oh my God.
That is the secret of the ooze. This is secret of the ooze. It's going to
This
talk
is a
to you.
special case of ooze.
The sock mutated.
Yeah.
So what happened was this teenager was hit with the ooze, did not mutate, but
Oh my
he has
God.
special ooze now.
But the sock mutated.
Yes.
That's wild.
Look at its eyes. There's just black holes of death.
That's because
the
they never.
ooze
Because,
reference is wild, though. We take those.
listen, Adam, the eyes are like that because of the hive mind.
The hive mind.
Well, it's a bunch. Yeah.
It should have been talking in like we are this. We miss you, Daddy.
Cloud, will you watch this?
We are Cloud's children.
Or would you raise it as your own?
I'd burn it in fire, like Adam said.
That actually might be the correct answer right there.
Yeah, you got to realize
from abortion.
Got to realize, I mean, this is apocalypse level shit right here.
start mutating. You have extra socks start showing up.
That's cool.
Ooze plus goo.
All right. Well, Cloud, be a better dad.
Yeah, that's right. Be a much better father. Okay. You can do better. Do better. Don't be. I'm not going to say that. That's mean.
Well, since
when
I'm
has
here,
that ever stopped you?
Because I like Dre.
I appreciate that, Jeremy. I got questions for you, Jeremy. I have big questions since I'm here. So, Adam's been chronicling a torturous road that he has to go on in regards to y'all going to Disney parks and holding hands and.
Yeah, I'm not getting any of this money, by the way.
You are going to get super chats when we do it. You're going to be fine. Stop your bitching.
So I have to ask, how far are you taking this? Are y'all gonna be just straight up wearing girly boy shorts, skipping around, and like how far?
All right, I can on my part of it, I have to now wear Disney Pride gear.
Oh my stars!
Oh shit!
That the chat paid for it. They got there. I have to wear Disney Pride gear.
Is that the highest level or?
That was up there. Yes, that was quite up there.
Oh my.
Dre, I need to establish something for you. I got roped into this. I did not agree to anything, and all these decisions were made without my consent.
Oh my. Oh my.
Yet when we're doing it, if he's there, he can live stream it just like me and get super chats.
I hate you.
Hate the chat.
No, I hate you. You started pulling me into something I didn't agree on. At least let me grift off it as well.
You're gonna grift off it. You'll get a chance.
Then let me grift off it now.
Who wants to bet that they both get banned from the park?
It's Disney. They'll be praising us.
Adam has to hold something.
Well, first of all, Devil, that particular tier is closed.
Wait, that was a thing?
No, it was not.
Oh.
No. There's specific sub rule of that 30 minutes. No gay shit. It's gay enough. We'll be holding hands. No, that particular tier is done. The new tier is expanded to the week, where now we're funding for a live stream of Disney Star Wars tabletop gaming.
Oh my god, that's too much. That's too much.
How about here? You know what? I'm gonna do this. $1,000. I'll hug Adam for 15 minutes.
That's a long.
That's sexual assault.
I don't think Adam could take.
Okay,
that.
how about 5 minutes? A 5-minute hug.
We're gonna be holding hands. Isn't that gay enough?
I need something out of this.
You're gonna get super chats during that time.
Are you really asking if it's gay enough for Dermy?
That's then. I need something now to help me get to then.
He wants
drink
to
alcohol now.
Alcohol is
I
good.
don't want to. I don't. Well, actually, I do.
Oh wait.
So I haven't run this past anybody, but I have an idea. Okay, you know what? I'll start saying it here.
Okay.
Don't know if I'm going to implement it this week because it's a little late. Maybe I'll do it next week. But Mike has created a challenge, Epic Mike, that I didn't realize was a challenge until recently.
Oh, what? Eat the cake?
Yes.
What cake?
I'm debating
don't
doing
be
the
super
eat the
fatty
cake.
and eat the cake. Don't do it.
What cake?
I'm debating to do an eat the cake challenge.
It's just
I like
it's
cake.
just eat a whole cake live on stream.
Oh,
Yes.
A whole cake?
I thought you were
Now
gonna
I think I can win this challenge because Mike could only get basically like 2/3 of the way through.
All right, Dre, tell him about the evils of the Sugarfoot.
Oh,
Why? Because he's black?
the diabetes.
The diabetes. I'm Wilford Brimley. And I got diabetes. I got diabetes.
God, I miss that man. Oh, he's dead though.
It's just a couple. It was just a couple of years ago he died too.
Yeah, yeah. The diabetes finally got him. That's crazy.
Like I think I know how to beat this because Mike's trying to do this whole. It has to be an 8-inch full whatever cake multi.
8-inch.
Jeremy's worried about that 8 inches.
Whoa. Rewind. 8 inches, huh?
Yeah, that's what Mike said.
Hey yo,
Jeremy's only used to the average 6.
I think I know how to win this. Okay, I think I need to do a cheesecake.
ooh, cheesecake is good.
I don't like.
I think I could do a full cheesecake.
I don't think I could do a whole cake.
8-inch
of anything.
cheesecake.
I could.
I think I might throw up before that. That's too much.
I might end up.
I mean,
throwing
all right,
up.
Jeremy, if you don't
I
eat
think I
anything
could
the
do
whole day and you have like you're just hungry as hell, maybe.
I think I could do this, and I think I might grift this. Okay, I might grift this properly. But in order to get me to do this, I ain't pulling no Project Egg Roll shit here because Project Egg Roll. Listen, I love Phil. Okay, I love Phil. He's a good Asian, but his Asian powers kicked in way too hard when it came to this. Okay, and he only did it for $250.
Wait, egg roll.
Yeah, Project Egg Roll.
Project Egg Roll. Do I even want to know what Project Egg Roll is? Or
It's two Asians that have a podcast.
oh, that's the name of the podcast.
Yes.
Oh.
So Phil, from
See,
Project
Drake
Egg
comes
Roll-
into the stream, he automatically goes to a certain spot when he's on the stream. It's like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then right when you
He
said
immediately goes gay.
Right when you said it was 2 dudes, I'm like, oh god. Wait. Oh, like wait a minute.
But they're Asian.
Well, I mean,
so
they're
that
both
makes sense.
Asian, so one of them could be a lady boy. You don't know that.
Fair enough.
No, but they're
Fair
good
enough.
people. I was on there a few weeks ago, and they told me about this challenge. And now I'm not going to do what Phil did and give you guys a 50% discount. No, I'm not that dumb. Okay, his Asian kicked into overdrive, then gave you guys good discount. No, if chat wants me to do this and I decide to do this, it's going to be $500.
Yeah, and then we're going to start a
$500.
pool. When are you going to throw up?
Yes, I will 100% accept that.
That's half a cake in. There's no way someone can eat a whole cake. That,
I mean,
your
whole
body's gonna
cheesecake?
reject it at some point.
I think I could do it.
You should get extra money if you don't throw up.
I honestly, as much as I want to see you do stupid shit, this ain't healthy, man.
I know this one isn't healthy, but I think I could do
This
it.
isn't healthy.
I've been thinking about this one. Could I do this one?
What about
Why
a half
not
gallon?
have
Try
something good?
the half gallon of milk challenge, or even a
God
gallon
no,
of
because
milk.
I already know
Oh.
what happens when that happens. When you do that.
Oh,
That's
Wait, drink
bad,
a
and I can't.
gallon of milk.
Yeah, the whole thing is drink like a half gallon of milk in a certain period of time, and it always causes you to throw up.
Yeah, you will throw up.
I'm getting nauseous just thinking about it.
I don't like milk. Period.
Wait.
So
Is Dermy? Well, I had to.
Wait.
had-
Who will be the Fuda?
yeah, who's the Fuda? Well, Dermy
It's
does
just-
have tits.
Well, I mean, the
Play this
scary
game.
thing
I don't want to play
is,
the game.
I had to inform Phil on the differences of furries. Phil's a degenerate bastard. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
but he's
Love the
more of a
dude.
hentai degenerate, not a.
He didn't
furry
know
degenerate.
that there was different levels of furries. Like he didn't know about scalies or featheries or anything like that.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't.
And you didn't know that.
I only know that through association with Cloud.
Yeah, like I met my first furry earlier this year
What?
at,
at
at AwesomeCon, and I didn't know what was going on because
They hump your leg.
No. So I was at my booth. No, so I was at my booth, and the guy had his head off. The yeah, it was like a dog head, whatever. He had his head
It
off.
was just that head.
Yeah, praise Jesus. And so he walked up by my booth, and I greeted him, everything, whatever. We talk about my work, all that great stuff. And then I asked him what his character was, and he said, "Oh no, this isn't my character. This is my persona." I'm like, look, I'm an old black guy. I don't know what that means. He's like, "Oh, have you heard of the furry community?" I said, "Oh yeah, I've heard of the furry community." He said, "Yeah, this is my persona. Like this is who I really am." He went and put the dog head on, and I'm just like, "Oh, okay." My brain goes through mental illness, so I'm like, "Oh, okay. So who are you as the dog?" And it gave him the name, Cypher or whatever. And I said, "Hey, come here for a second." I'm like, "Yo, is this a sex thing or do
Yes. Okay. You gotta understand.
And he immediately thought that you were hitting on him.
A couple of weeks ago,
I asked him. I was like, "Hey, look, man, come here." I'm like, cause there's kids around, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey man, is that a sex thing? He was like, so he stepped back. He was like, I do perform dog acts. And I was like,
All right. Thank you. Next in line, please. All right, you got to understand this. A couple weeks ago on Daily Dive, a few weeks ago, we watched an internet historian video about one of those furry cons, the super disaster one, and the stories of the degeneracy that these people get up to would make Dermy blush. Okay.
Oh, I've heard some of the degenerate fucked up shit that goes on there.
These people, there is something wrong with them.
Okay, I'm back. What about dog acts? What's going on?
Yeah. Okay. We're not repeating this.
So I was talking about.
No, you don't have to repeat it.
I'm not gonna repeat all that, but it was quite an experience, and I was not ready.
I need to save us.
You're never ready.
I'm saving us. I'm bringing us back.
We're furries. Oh, boobies.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
That's what the good Lord intended.
Yeah, she's a little what? Hang on. You know what? Also, she's a little angry at you too. Look at her.
But did the good Lord make those, or were they?
I don't care.
Nobody cares, but this is why
I don't care.
There's a good jiggle right there. There's I think there's a good
I was
jiggle there.
just going for a little like, hey, what do you think? Do you think they're real or not?
They're real, and at the same time, this is why corsets are amazing.
They do look.
Yeah,
I'll give you that, Dermy. That's true.
Yeah, she's a little cross with you, and you're gonna have to get in her good graces.
She's gonna put a heel in your crotch.
Why did you have to go there? That's a cloud area to go to, not you.
I've been spending too much time with y'all.
No,
look at
no,
the talent.
that's BDSM shit.
All right, quiet. Can we just appreciate the talent of the way she's making them bounce from side to side? It's not just an up and down. She's going from side to side.
That's muscle control. I respect that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Dermy,
Shut up.
please.
Don't ruin this.
By talking.
Don't ruin this with Katie. I'm trying to get us out of the gay in the furry. I'm trying to right the world.
You know what? Here, because Adam's making me go to fucking Disney World and fucking Star Wars land.
It's also a Ballbusters meetup we're arranging. I'm not making you do anything.
I say, if I get a certain amount of money, Adam has to go to a Midwest Furry Fest. We both have to go to a furry con.
Please don't do that to yourselves.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
What's in it for me?
You got to stream it and get super chats.
You see, yeah, you only have to do that for 30 minutes. I'm not.
No, I'm gonna have to stream my whole
thing.
time there at Disney and die inside.
Yeah, we haven't actually gotten there, so no. No.
Yeah,
you wrote me into shit. I'm roping you into shit.
Dude,
$2,000. Adam and I are gonna go to a Midwest Fur Fest or any furry con, and we're gonna,
I can't
film
afford
it and
that.
interact. Huh?
I can't afford that.
We'll go to a furry con near you.
Well, I mean,
how much?
Dermy's
$2,000 to start off, and we'll start adding more shit on as time goes on.
Dermy's got us in the door for FatCon.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Yes, it is. It is a real thing.
It's like fatties get together.
It's a fatty convention.
Oh, God,
yeah, it's a full-on fatty convention.
Okay,
it's a real thing.
Adam, make sure you have another.
Bring up
thing.
pictures
I do.
FatCon.
Don't worry. I got
FatCon.
These have been stockpiling because we haven't needed them recently, but I got plenty.
Bring up pictures of FatCon.
Wait, back up.
We've done
so
this.
like fatties are getting together and doing what, like slapping man titties? Like what is like
No, this isn't really man titties.
It's all kinds of cankles. And...
Oh, hey, we can have both at the same time.
Oh,
yeah, this is not. This is
FatCon is back for 2026,
January 16th and 18th in Seattle, and
God.
I have to be very careful scrolling through everything because they have full-fledged BDSM gear.
Oh my stars!
Yeah.
What is FatCon? FatCon is a 3-day convention centered around celebrating fat humans. I'm done.
Fat bodies and fat lives. Our mission: to improve the lives of fat humans through art.
What is this fat human?
Public policy and community outreach. By improving visibility and uplifting the voices of people of size, we don't seek
People of size.
acceptance, we seek fat liberation.
Fat liberation?
Well, people of
Why don't
size.
why don't we stop your liberation by like wiring your jaws shut?
Okay, I have questions. Is at FatCon, is there like every corner is like hot dog stands and like pretzels?
Uncrustables.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. No vegetables to be seen. No vegetables, no fruit. Like even the mention of a smoothie will be a death sentence. Is that what this type of place is? That's freaking
I don't know,
crazy.
but these are some of the things that were sold at this past FatCon.
Yeah, it's already over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
wheelchairs.
Oh, come on.
Wheelchairs.
Fashion show.
Oh,
Sponsored by Molek. Pool party sponsor.
Pool party.
Snag.
Yes.
Snag. I thought it said SAG. These are just some of the sponsors.
I pity the poor housekeeping that had to clean up after
Big
this.
Fig. A mattress.
Oh, yeah, this is the mattresses. The Big Fig mattresses.
Wow.
Okay, I want to go now. I want to go.
You can go. I'm stuck here.
I gotta go.
I don't think you're big enough to
I'm
get
definitely
entrance.
not. But like I'm gonna sneak in. I'll be like these aren't muscles. I'll be like pulling on this junk. I got grandma arms. Let me up in this junk. I'll be the smallest dude.
Diz just sent me something.
The nausea is back. The nausea is back. I can't handle this.
That's crazy.
Let it load.
A convention for fatties.
I don't know anything about loads and fat.
Okay. If we get $2,000, Adam and I will both go to Midwest Fur Fest.
Oh God.
Yeah, you know what?
You just volunteered him for that.
December? I ain't going to this during Christmas.
It's December 5th. It's not that bad.
Close enough.
That is close enough.
So I can't do it. That's around my mom's birthday. Can't do it.
Okay, we could probably do it next year. We're gonna do this, Adam.
Wait, they don't have. That's right. I'm like Jeremy's out
It's
there.
in Illinois. It's just in Illinois, Chicago. I think
that's
We'll
crazy.
get shot.
That's also true.
Why is government? Why is government? Oh, that's a small. No, that doesn't make anything better. Oh no, that's the trade
weddings.
shows.
Weddings.
Oh God.
Furry weddings.
That's a
Oh wait,
wheelchair.
no. This is just for. Okay, never mind. I did this wrong. So.
Oh. Yeah, it sounds right.
That was the reservations over at the convention center. No, here's the actual website for Midwest Purpose. This image was not loaded in the background before I clicked it.
Oh,
December
God.
4th through the 7th.
God damn.
Oh, come on. There's nothing else I can go. Ooh,
Looks like you're going, Adam.
Who says? I haven't agreed to this yet.
There's a telegram. There's a telegram.
What does that mean?
So trying to think of how to describe this to you.
Oh, it's gonna be this got degeneracy written all over it.
So Telegram was created originally to be like a way for people to communicate in an encrypted software.
Okay.
Kind of like Discord, but shittier. It quickly evolved over time to being where people did some very illicit dealings on Telegram and allowing for shit that is next level degenerate. And if there's a furry convention on Telegram,
yeah, you can see where this is going.
I can smell it already.
A few years ago, there was a girl that was
raped.
Going around. No.
Everything going on at these things is consensual. They do this shit willingly.
There was a girl going around Twitter talking about how she enjoyed her time with her dog. And you could see everything on her Telegram.
No.
And, yep.
A real dog or someone dressed up a furry as a dog?
No.
We are now stepping into the world of bestiality. I don't want to play this game.
Bro.
Yeah, this is Cloud's world.
This is not fuck you.
See, Adam, if we go, we can have Diz join us. He might be jizzing.
You might be Diz the Jizz in real life.
Exactly. Adam, you know your brain's telling you no, but your heart's saying yes.
No.
Me
Okay.
no.
All right, you know what? My heart and my soul are telling
my
me
body.
no, but my need for money is telling
My
me yes.
body.
Exactly.
All right, here's the.
I don't see nothing wrong.
Here's the problem. I'm already running a donation tier for this month, so you've got a month to convince me of this. You got until July. If you got until July,
I
to
could probably
me.
convince you to do this by July. There's a lot of content opportunities.
And I
awful.
mean, and because that's a whole separate donation tier, and we'd have to pull because if this is to be done, I mean, listen, we'd have to do it a little. Oh God, I mean, I don't want to do this.
He's like, I don't want to do this, but there's so much content. There's so much degeneracy.
I mean, it's funny. Because this is different from planning. This is gonna. Oh no!
Embrace the grift. Embrace the grift.
Oh God! I don't want to travel to a fucking furry convention. I don't want to travel.
Yeah, you are.
It's December. It's gonna be ass fucking cold.
Oh, just think of it, Adam.
It's better than it being
ass
hot and
fucking
sweaty.
cold. It's a bunch of furries in their fursuits, and they have only a few ways to actually stay warm.
Jeez.
Well, it's better than it being hot and sweaty.
I wonder if you'd see someone there dressed up as that thing that Silver introduced us to.
Oh God!
Oh no!
Why, Cloud? Why?
I mean, it could be Orlando in July or August. With
Exactly, Adam. It's just Illinois in December. How bad could it be?
We're gonna get shot.
Most likely.
No, that would be a hate crime.
Only against you.
No, at a furry convention. That's a hate crime. It won't be cold.
No, Brett. We are not. No. There is no level donation tier putting on a fucking furry costume. That ain't happening.
$5,000. Adam will put on a furry costume.
No, I have dignity.
$6,000.
I have dignity.
Costume.
It's bad enough I got to parade around at freaking Galaxy's Edge and pretend to be a goddamn shill. I ain't putting furry on my resume of shit I've done.
At $6,000, I will.
You've also got
on
a price, Adam.
No, I don't. My dignity.
$1 million? You wouldn't do it for $1 million?
Yeah, it's the same reason. Yeah, no, same reason. There's no price on my dignity. And there's also just like there's no price on my butthole. That shit ain't happening.
Oh.
That shit ain't happening.
See, we're not gonna get shot. Rosemont is far away from us being shot.
We're still gonna get shot.
Why are you so? I think we'll be just fine. We might catch a few STDs just standing there, but we'll be fine.
Hepatitis.
The scent. Imagine the smell ahead of us.
Well, that's dude. That's any convention. They all smell.
No, it's gonna be so much worse. Than
This
Alf.
this is worse.
Well, I know. I'm just saying it's gonna be worse.
No,
it's furry, but
Alf. Most of those fursuits, they don't know how to clean.
Oh.
And
which means they probably have had sex in those fursuits.
Thank you for spelling it out, Alf. We didn't already know that.
Man, it's kind of crusty.
Just making sure y'all know.
What's wrong there? Like, why is your tail all white and crispy?
God, the airport's not going to let me through with all the boxes of gloves I'm going to bring with me. If I ain't going in there.
They're going to be like, why do you
I ain't going in there barehanded.
They're going to be like, why do you need
gloves
these,
on?
All
right, Mr. TSA agent, do you understand? I'm going to a furry convention.
He's gonna be like, "Oh, okay."
See, Adam, we can also make sure that we're getting money to go get penicillin shots.
Oh God!
Crowdfunded penicillin shots.
Yes, exactly. This sounds like a wonderful
idea. I don't want to do this.
You don't want to do this, but all the money.
But you're going to. You're
that
gonna
money.
do it.
Money.
We could probably get Dre to come with us.
Oh no.
No. He's gonna be a new dad. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I want to be a new daddy.
Okay, we can get Gal to come with us.
Yeah, right.
No, she would do.
I'll rope her in.
She would dress up.
She could be just like her avatar is on the Discord streams. You know, kitty cat, cat girl, green hair cat girl. We could probably even get Static. Like there's so much content here. Imagine pregame from there.
This is such a bad idea.
What's
A
happening?
bad idea, but a great idea all at the same time.
You know what? Fuck it. Tell me when it is, and I'll show up and wear an Alf outfit.
Cloud.
What?
Well, all right. You know what? Hang on a second. I Cloud, this would work because you already have the costume. I have the evidence. I have the evidence.
His ex-girlfriend?
I have the evidence.
Give me a second.
Cloud,
now.
you're busted, Cloud.
Oh,
Cloud.
I've never.
Cloud.
Listen, Pikachu
Not
is overrated.
Pikachu.
He just likes to have sex with furries, not dress up.
So outside of the costume, he like sticks it in.
Oh my.
I don't think he does.
Oh no.
Oh my.
That mouth has clearly gotten some exercise if his hand's able to slip through it so easily.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
At least you're hydrating, Cloud. Good for you.
He's hydrating, he's prepping, and also this is how he eats Chick-fil-A.
Why do I come on here anymore?
Because you love us.
Why do any of us? Why do I keep putting on the show? Have you ever thought about that? Like who just Cat Girl?
Excuse me, what?
Do you understand? Oh, do you understand? You just walked.
Oh, you haven't
into?
been watching, have you? By the way, your
Oh,
OBS camera is not on.
Hey gal.
I really fucking hate Restream and hi Trey. How are you?
I'm good, my dear. It's good to hear your
Hey,
voice.
apparently,
All
we're
right.
going to a furry convention. So
Yeah, we're
Static, you'll
Dermy's
go.
trying to rope us into a furry convention in December.
we're all
right
going.
now.
So just get
Us?
ready.
Yeah.
Get an,
Fuck is
Apparently,
paying
you're
my way?
involved in this now too.
get an outfit together. Be ready to
Yeah,
go.
he thinks
This
you're
is
going
an
to dress up
idea.
as a cat.
I'm gonna go as Alf.
Gal,
of course.
if we hit a certain tier, we are going to Midwest Fur Fest in December.
I will wear
Midwest
an Alf
what?
outfit.
Hold
Midwest
on, what?
Fur Fest.
What?
I mean,
Midwest
I-
Fur Fest.
in order to make this legitimate, this tier would have to be done closer, so like the monies can be appropriately used for it and not just
No.
used in other ways. That's the thing. And I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
But the money.
But
I didn't sign up for shit, so
Gal, you're gonna have to come. We're gonna need your help. You know
No,
this.
you're gonna need her help because I ain't gonna help you when you get dragged away by the other furries. 'Cause you realize in the end you're gonna be the one in the costume. You do understand that's where this is going.
$6,000 I'll put on a costume, yeah.
See, I have my dignity. It's not gonna happen.
No, you don't.
listen.
You're gonna dress up
Restream,
in Disney Pride.
bite me.
The Disney thing is different. There's a whole thing built around that. And I can at least have counter arguments. I get in a furry suit. There's no countering that shit.
You don't have to get in a furry suit. You just have to dress up as a furry.
That's
I'm
the same
sorry?
fucking thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
100% the same thing.
No, because the suit is actually like thousands of dollars, like almost as much as a car, like an actual suit.
Unless it's a cheap ass Alf furry suit, which is what I'm gonna get.
Yes.
I'm gonna
To
be
dress up as a
cheap-ass.
furry, all you really need is some, the fake ears, a dog collar, and a tail.
No.
Why does this Pikachu look like it has a dick in its mouth? Oh, that's a
Well,
hand.
That's Cloud.
That's Cloud. It's Cloud. Cloud's ready for this.
So it's
He's got the
Dermy's
suit.
dick.
That's
Oh,
Cloud.
God.
That's Cloud's
God
outfit.
damn, your happy hour was good to you, wasn't it?
I do wish I exit. Yes, leave me alone. Sure. I was not meaning to stay as long as I did. That is all.
Sure. Listen, we're off to a wonderful start. We were late because Adam wasn't
Start?
paying attention. Just
You
shut
were
up.
5 minutes
At-
late, and I thought you were waiting for Dre because you didn't tell us that you gave him the wrong time.
I didn't give him a time. I forgot to tell him that the time changed.
I'm sorry, Dre. I should have checked.
It is what it is, baby. It is what it is.
Listen, this is why GHAL does all like that logistic shit, because I'm too retarded.
And I'm not a fucking wrangler.
You usually make sure that we go on time because you'll be like, hey, we're late. Go.
I thought we were waiting for Dre.
You both suck. It is what it is.
Exactly. We both suck. And Adam's going to suck.
You
over
just
at
suck
that
dick. Adam just sucked today.
That would be wait, what? Just wear ears. Yeah, just wear ears. That's all we have to do. That's all we have to do is wear
All right.
ears.
If I wear ears, you wear the tail, and guess where that tail is coming out from?
Have you made it through intros?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
We've
Have you
actually
said
done
hi
at
to
least-
chat?
Yes.
we have.
Okay.
We've even done a topic.
Important things.
We've done like 2 topics.
We did one topic.
We
Well,
did
one topic. And,
Well, we did one topic that was 2, and it was the boobs.
Well,
no,
we did
the Spaceballs, and
That
then
was
we
a
talked-
topic
we did,
that's
we,
worth
yeah,
2.
we did Spaceballs. Then we did the Black Lady for Dre to try to get races because I can't get super races.
And we stared at boobs for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and then we started
that
talking
young
about
lady has a
conventions.
website. That young lady has-
Shocker.
Is it OF?
I don't know, but I went to her. I scrolled down, and it's like she said, "That's me," and I clicked on her
Have a good night,
her
Diz.
X page, and right away, there, hey, right on there on X. I didn't have to go looking far. I just clicked on her profile. There it was.
I'm pretty sure she's engaging in unspeakable evils.
Adam, Brad just said something very important. I can't pull it up because I'm about to bring up the next topic, but Midwest Fur Fest is a week before Hanukkah. Just think of it, Adam. You go to the degenerate thing, and then you go get closer in touch with God.
No.
I need a Badoop Dow. Badoop. Adam.
Sorry about that.
You know you're thinking about it.
The fuck?
Oh,
all
Adam's
the
gonna
wrong-
go.
Why do you have? Why kill? Why do you have
Oh,
to?
Adam's gonna go.
Oh.
Huh.
What the fuck did you, woman?
I'm playing around with things. You know what I do?
Yeah, it gets really confusing.
Not like that.
You just
Dre.
start
Calm
pressing buttons.
I'm a
Dre,
guest.
last week after I gave her fucking powers, I shit you not, she found out that on Restream you can kick somebody's video out but still hear them talk.
Don't make me do it.
Weird. I'm not.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, why don't we get into another topic? Because we do have Dre here, so we can still get a little racist. Because here in just a few weeks, guys, we got Ironheart.
I'm a token, Dre.
Oh,
I
yay!
go home now.
No, you're trapped here.
Oh God.
I was hoping Static was going to be here for this because he hasn't seen this yet. But you know what? Fuck it. Why don't we play the new trailer that Jesus Christ left me more questions that I don't
think
want
Jesus has anything to do with it.
Yeah, see, I wasn't even going to torture Jay with this on Sunday, because I'm a kind person.
Golly, man. Why
Oh,
won't
so
dumb joints die?
oh, Dre, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. But let me make sure that
The last 30 seconds are fantastic.
That's what she said.
Nice.
Hey, everybody's having a good time. We get to the end.
Yeah,
Here,
that's fair.
we'll just
The
start.
end
it,
is what
'cause-
you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Loud noises.
Must have.
It is
Is it
really
too-
loud.
Is it really?
Yes. It's okay.
Right.
You just say the best way to know a thing is to take it apart, put it back together, and you can see what it's really made of.
I'll say this. At least Disney are not dicks like Warner Brothers, and they'll let us just look at this shit.
Yeah. I'll give them that. I'll give them credit there. Like you can just play their stuff. And I think that's cool.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you, Warner Brothers.
Yeah, we're 22 seconds in. There's nothing of value here. I'm not.
No.
It's oh my gosh, your black stepdaddy died. Shocker. Okay.
No, he really went out for cigarettes.
Yeah.
Mainly to get the fuck away from you.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Take your dad's advice. Break yourself down. See what you're made of.
Here goes nothing. If I'm gonna protect people, I gotta start thinking outside the box.
Okay, you ready, Dre, to see what sets her apart from Iron Man?
Let's do it.
You're starting to hint at it.
Things you could have built with that big brain of
Magic.
yours.
Magic.
Black girl magic.
Because I have to.
Look at all that
Good
magic.
hero in there after all.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're magicking up her armor.
What?
So she's a hero
Wow.
because she says that she has to.
She's worshiping the devil.
Wait a minute. Wait. Back
So
up. So they're imbuing her armor with magic.
Yeah, because rumor is Mephisto's making.
Yeah,
Because Mephisto has a lot to do with Ironheart.
Exactly.
So Mephisto, who is classically a magic MAGICK from
Villain.
from the X-Men villain and or Doctor Strange villain
And
or old school Thanos underling is associated with
Thor's in Star Wars.
And essentially an Omega level threat.
I'm going to.
Yeah. He's cast in everything. He's in the show.
It's played by Borat himself, Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah. I think that leaked maybe like a month.
That is
month or so
dumb.
ago.
How did that guy ever land Isla Fisher as a wife?
All I'm gonna say is, you look at this.
Wait, he's married to Isla Fisher?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they might be divorced now,
What?
but yeah, they had a kid and everything.
What?
And she was smoking hot, dude.
What?
Yeah.
I don't normally get into the whole symbolic G or
Big dick.
anything like that, or
Big.
try to jump to anything crazy or messaging put into shows. But all I'm gonna say is these don't look like normal human feet. Knowing that we're dealing with Mephisto, who's essentially the MCU's devil.
I'm very confused. I'm very, very confused.
I
Get
get
to the
the
last 30
about?
seconds. Show them the last 30 seconds of the
last
trailer.
30 is
Let's get there. After she's done. Here we go.
Oh, there's more?
Oh, there's more. Wait.
Oh wait, let me unmute.
Yeah. All right.
Let me go.
Oh, yeah,
let
this
me go
shit.
back a little bit.
Yeah, you get the prep in there.
Her greatest creation.
Riri, time to wake up, love.
Riri.
What are you? Your greatest creation yet. Who the hell else would it be, bitch?
You speak jive, right?
I do speak jive, but that's ridiculous. I don't.
I like that they've adopted the name Riri because we all know what that really means.
That's what it really means. But
I was
I'm
surprised she didn't say Figga deals me.
This is so
not gonna
ridiculous.
say anything.
So she accidentally creates her version of Friday. That's the. That's supposed to be
Friday.
Yeah.
God,
Jivis.
Christ, man. I'm just good. Like, all right.
Shaniqua.
Ooh, that's a good one. I hate everything about.
I do too.
It's like I'm at the point where anything that's led by a colored, I am just immediately turned off. It's kind of like how anything that's led by a woman these days, everybody's.
I was just about to say that because
know?
for me, that's the turn off. Like anything that's led by a woman.
Oh God, it's gonna be a disaster.
Here we go again.
And so, like for me, like anytime that there's somebody, a black, a Mexican, a Chinaman, an Arab, whatever, right when I see any of them, I'm just like, well, let me guess. You're gonna tell me that darkies are great and the white man is holding me down and blah blah blah. The white man hasn't held me down in 30 years. All right, it's over. It's over. Golly, like that's a problem with my people in general. We love the idea of the struggle. The struggle is over. It's over. The things that our parents went through and our grandparents went through and our great grandparents went through, that was the struggle. We've had a black president. We got black governors. We got black CEOs. Black girls is in every TV show.
Blackity black.
I'm telling you, I'm done with the white man holding. The white man isn't doing nothing. All right.
Trey, you want to know why you should be interested in this show? It's because Dominic Thorne, who is Ironheart, is teasing that she might, possibly, maybe be in Doomsday.
Can we just say she was Ironheart 3 years ago when this was made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Can I say the odds might be in our favor? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see.
They already started filming.
Yeah. We don't need.
They're going to keep filming because the script's not even written.
But this is my thing. I don't care. I don't care about her. I didn't care about her when she debuted. Let's get that out of the way. I didn't care about when she debuted. We all thought she was a derivative character that shouldn't existed. That's not the black community. That's the comic book community. We've already spoken on this matter, and we all unanimously agree that she's hot trash, and she has to be one of the worst origins of all time.
Yes.
And it's unacceptable. Like the character itself is unacceptable and derivative. But the fact that this show is coming out, somebody has been to the orgy and is about to spill the beans. That's the only reason that this show is coming out. Period.
I think honestly they needed to just put it out there because it was costing them money just to keep it.
Tax
write-off. Just made it a tax write-off.
No, it was done. They had to put it out.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
it wasn't a Batgirl situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because they used Riri and Marvels, they might have had to do it. But hey, Dre, one other thing though, this is important. She's telling you you're gonna like the show because Robert Downey Jr. gave it 2 thumbs up. That's why you should like it. RDJ likes it.
hasn't had a hamburger in years. His brain is not functioning properly. Let's get that out.
I will say that it's functioning well enough that he took the $90 million to make.
Yeah, they paid him to say that.
He's gonna take the money.
Yeah.
Now he might be a weird vegan with translucent skin, but he gonna take the money. I'll take the money too.
You being a straight white male in Hollywood, like at least he carries the name. He might as well fucking take the easy money because what else is he gonna be?
I'm not gonna begrudge him. Take that money. Take that fucking money.
He might be in other stuff because he might be a straight white male, but he's also a vegan, and more than likely he knows what somebody's dick feels like in the back of him.
Well, that's what I mean. Like this whole vegan bullshit, like him looking like a goddamn twig, is because that's the only thing he can do. Is like he's got to look like a twink or something.
Oh yeah.
Because heaven forbid you're a fucking straight white male. I'm so sick of this bullshit.
But, I would say get on the bandwagon. It's here. We're here. I mean, Tony's on the bandwagon, so you know what's the problem. RDJ is here. It's nice here. It's cute here. It's comfy here. It smells good here. I don't want to smell any of you.
It don't smell good. You take your whore rag and someplace else on you.
Oh God, not the whore rag. And but this type of sentiment is what pisses me off. Why can't you stand on your own merit? And that's one of my issues here. That everybody says the same old crap, like it's great, we're finger banging. Like, yeah, like I get that. That's great. No, I'm like, but I still don't know what the plot of your show is. Like for those of us that are old enough to remember, for those of us old enough to remember, we remember when shows were 22 episodes, 26 episodes, when shows were shows, and we knew what we were getting ourselves into, an epic adventure, star-crossed lovers, whatever the thing is. Can anybody tell me what is going to be the plot of this show?
I can.
What you got for me, Gal?
She's black and she steals shit.
That's right. That's about it.
She's right.
You say that. I'm not gonna play this. This is 2 minutes too long. I've been watching the behind the scenes stuff just in case there's something funny I could put into a video. Their whole thing is always she's going back to Chicago and
gonna get shot.
Rebuild her. She's gonna start doing. They openly said she gets involved with a gang to help redefine herself.
No shot.
Yeah. She's getting involved with the Hood to figure more out about herself.
Wait a minute. Aren't we always trying to get away from the negative black gang stereotype? But this is empowering somehow, right?
Yeah, because it's in Chicago. What other story are you going to do?
It's not negative.
It's only okay when they do it.
Yeah, I mean, this is made by the Black Panther director, so
Look,
Yeah,
Ryan
it's really
Coogler.
fun.
Look, I give the man some credit. He is a talented director, and he does some cool stuff. Like some of his stuff that he does, like with Creed and stuff like that. He's a talented guy. But good lord, and the sweet ape babies, he needs to get away from all this freak mess. Get away from just. I understand everybody has a niche, a niche. I I understand that, like, hey, he focuses on things that he knows. He knows the black community. He understands the struggles and stuff. Great, but be creative, man. Like the idea that he's going down this same daggone path of we gonna put some coloreds in the hood and she's gonna join a gang, but she's really the good gang member and she's gonna be good while they're committing grisly murders. See, like when you start convoluting what's good and what's evil, and everything is just a big old blob of gray, I don't know who to cheer for. Who would I cheer for? Which villains am I going to cheer for? I have a real big problem with that. Misunderstood this and
Cheer for the
just
meteor.
stop making stuff. Like, first of all, stop making colored centric stuff. I don't want anything that deals with race. I don't want anything to deal with race. I don't care if it's a Jew hero, a black hero, a Mexican hero, an Iranian hero. I don't care. Just let them be people doing things. People are imperfect. People can make mistakes. People also have a sense of right and wrong. But when you make everything racial centric, you lose me automatically. When you start putting, and this is my, and me and Adam, we discussed it before, when every time that there's a black character, why is it always hip hop music being played
Exactly.
in the joint? Why can't we get an epic orchestra? Why can't we get dun, 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 dun? We don't get none of that. It's niggas in the back, niggas in the front.
Because everybody knows that Carlton is a dork, and you can't be Carlton.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Like-
because they say that rap music is black people music. So you either get black people music or you get African music, but African music is racist, so they have to give you rap.
This is and that's my problem. Like, it shouldn't, like okay, if there was a white character, whatever, Hawkeye, all right, whatever, and Hawkeye had, I don't know, Eminem, guess what? Everybody would have a problem. He's like, why does he get Eminem? That's a black genre. Even though Eminem is white, we in the black community have adopted him as our own. But I'm like, no, man, music is music. But it's very, very, very deliberate that every time there's a black character, every single time, it's hippity rippity, hippity dippity. I'm like, no. I'm like, yo, I would like epic orchestra. Like
Hippity
why-
dippity.
we never get it ever.
Well, you
Zero
guys,
times.
I was about to say, you guys, you have a version of it. I actually do like the hip hop orchestra changes that they did in Creed 1 and 2. I'm not a huge fan of
Once
Creed 3.
again, Creed 3 soundtrack anyway. Creed 3 soundtrack was very, very good. Once again, Ryan Coogler, and I don't know who the music producer was in that joint, but they made something really cool. They were able to blend the genres of classic rap and orchestra, and it sounded really cool. The soundtrack is actually actually.
Oh,
The
I
soundtrack better than
listen
the
to
movie.
that shit constantly. Oh god,
Yeah.
it's so fucking good.
It's amazing. But when the MCU crap comes out, it's always, I'm beating this skank in the back of the club, and I'm like, bro, like, yo, I don't care if you beating hoes. That's your business. Like, I'm here for an epic adventure. But every time I'm thinking about epic adventure, you have to center it in the ghetto because that's where we all live, by the way. I'm like, bro, like I can't with these people. The same people that are like, we're fighting against the black stereotypes and blah, but every time we're on screen, we're a black stereotype. I'm like,
Yeah.
get the freak out of here. Like, I'm done.
They can't have. They are incapable of actual creativity, and they can't actually create a decent
that's true.
representation because they don't know what a decent representation of a black person is. This is one of my biggest problems with like Creed 3. I don't like the movie because I think they regressed. Not Apollo. I can't think of his fucking
Adonis.
name. Yeah, I think they
Adonis.
regressed Adonis way too far back, and they started going away from him being kind of outside of the norm to being black.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they've made him extremely black centric and like he was in the ghetto robbing people, and I'm like okay. I mean, like me, I'm not a fan of the Creed movies themselves, but the soundtracks are really, really good, and it's just annoying. It's just annoying to see.
Are you
this-
not a fan of them because it kind of somewhat completely destroys Apollo Creed's character by
Yes.
making him a man whore
Yes.
and
Yeah.
instead
Yes.
of a family man that's highly focused on his craft?
I watched the first Creed movie because I had it. It was I remember when I did it. I had to basically kill 2 hours before I had to pick somebody up. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the movies, and I walked up. That was the only thing I was remotely interested in seeing, and it fit the time slot. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch Creed. I was like, all right, this is okay, but right away it's like, why did you turn Apollo into a philanderer?
Right,
Why
like
did
he
you do
didn't take
this?
care of his kid. Like
Why
he
did you do this?
He was just another kid that was just out of
And then
wedlock.
why are we giving Rocky cancer?
Apollo was never a philanderer in the movies,
Yeah.
the original movies. He never.
I like
Yeah.
Creed 1 and 2. I'll say that. I like Creed
And
1 and 2.
I watched the first Creed and I got it. I understood it. I didn't hate it,
Mhm.
but I didn't love it. And then
Right.
I watched all of 20 minutes of Creed 2 and I paused it and I never went back.
I think Creed 2 is better than Creed 1 because Creed 1 is just Black Rocky. Creed 2 ends up being Adonis basically facing it's a family struggle. It's Adonis facing down the man essentially that killed his father. So he's struggling with that. Then he has his brand new daughter there and he's starting to question, does he want to potentially leave her without a father?
Yeah, but
so
then
there is an actual like
but if you
good
go into
narrative
that, but then
story within that one.
but then he's making the same mistakes Rocky did in Rocky 3. He's getting too high on himself. He gets beat too easily. Then he's got to come back with it again. It's essentially stealing more beats from Rocky movies. And I was like, I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm out.
Like I was fine with the first one, but I remember not really caring for the second one, just because it kind of just seemed like the same old thing borrowed from a white man.
I think the second one's just better, but also like 1 and 2 are superior because Stallone did help with them. They did
and then they did slide dirty in the third one, man.
Oh, they did him real dirty. I have the third one because I wanted.
I never
to watch
watched
it,
the
so
third
I
one.
bought it.
I didn't watch it either.
I got it cheap. The third one is not good. It's not.
Yeah, I liked Stallone in the first Creed movie, but I didn't watch any of the others. I didn't care.
Yeah,
Well,
you're not
you know
missing much. The only reason I've seen Creed 3 a bunch of times because it's like my wife's favorite movie. I've
does have
seen
good
that
music.
movie
I'll say that.
because like it's two big, sweaty, muscular dudes beating the tar out of each other. She's into that stuff. She's been in love with Michael B. Jordan for years.
I'm not against that stuff.
I mean, Michael B. Jordan.
I am.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors. Like both of them dudes have their shirts off the whole movie.
Oh, I forgot it was Jonathan Majors.
I generally don't have a problem with Michael B. Jordan because he seems to be wanting to actually make movies.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with him. I'm just not interested in what he's choosing to make.
Yep.
I like Chronicle.
I like Chronicle.
Yeah, I like that movie.
I haven't even heard of that. What is Chronicle?
Oh, it was like the movie that really launched his career like 15 years ago.
It's
all
about
right.
3 kids getting psychic powers. He
Yeah,
had
I
a good
enjoyed that
character in it.
And it's shot like found footage. It's shot like found footage. Yeah, it was
but it's
good.
not found footage.
So I like that Ryan Coogler likes to work with Michael B. Jordan, but I am never gonna watch Sinners. Or I won't say never, but like the premise for every single trailer with that was white man bad. And I don't care how good it is because like it's back in the day. I'm like, it's made in modern day for back in the day, and white man bad, I'm fucking tired of. I don't care that it's Ryan Coogler. I don't care that it's Michael B. Jordan. I don't care that he made a great twin performance, like playing these two characters and shit. I'm very tired, exhausted even, of the bullshit nonsense. Even in Mission Impossible, blah, 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 8, the female fucking president, the black female president, as soon as she walked in, I was like, this bitch is the fucking president. Here we fucking go. I was fine with it. I'm fine with that actress. She played it well enough. It was fine. I have other issues that are bigger than that issue in the movie, but it's just I'm exhausted. I'm so tired of it. Very similar to Dre's side of it, just from like the woman perspective.
Yeah.
Every time I see a female, I went to see Ballerina. It is a very mid movie.
Oh, never mind.
Like it is.
Yeah, I've heard everyone say it's bad.
it's John Wick wannabe. I can't remember exactly what I put. So I put a review up on Critic List, but like the more I think about it, the more I don't like things. There's an entire story, like subplot that brings in Norman Reedus as a character, and you could lift that entire subplot out of the film, make it a shorter film, and you wouldn't miss anything. Like it's just so not good, and I wish I had another John Wick movie.
Listen, I like Anna de Armas hot, but it's not enough for me to go see.
They don't make her hot enough in it. Even when she's hot in the beginning, it's like still you don't get the curves. It's like a square-ish dress. It's curved enough, but like
You want to know the saddest thing here?
It's okay.
Because of modern deisms, we have these thoughts. Like whenever I'll say it whenever I see, black person on screen or woman on screen, I'm like, is this going to be what I think it is?
She gets her ass kicked the entire film. She does.
I might check that out.
But she's just, I want to be John Wick and I'm not because I'm a woman. And then she makes some stupid ass choices when she could make several stealth kills. She decides to first person she blow him up and just announce the fact that she gets to start killing people. I wanted to.
Ballerina felt like the film version of Souls-like clone, but not the same. I hate that I know what that means. I hate that I
play games. You understand what that means.
Yeah, I think I said discount wannabe John Wick or something like that. That's
well, just to change topics. If we're talking about making movies, Cloud, are you gonna make this movie? Make this movie?
What?
$50,000 or all of us?
Oh, I've seen this.
Lord.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll take the money, please.
I'll take the money.
I'll take the money. I'm gonna take gonorrhea and syphilis.
Gross.
You know, good and well, a couple of these ladies is dudes.
Not even that. There's not enough.
They've just been used.
There ain't enough penicillin in the world.
No. You'll be pissing lightning for 6 months.
Are you thinking about this?
Honestly, one thing I don't understand is men that want multiple women.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Every man has had the 2 women at once fantasy.
Okay,
if I
was already dying and I had like 2 weeks to live, yeah, sure.
I guess mine was more in the long term, like dating 2 women at once.
Dating?
No. Not like the fantasy.
Who wants to
I'm
date
just talking
2
about
women?
sexual fantasy. I'm not talking about dating 2 women at once. I'll be happy if I can find one woman to date right now.
There actually might be a man in this whole crew.
Oh, there's a man in this somewhere.
There was one chick that was.
Honestly, that tall one in the back. That
all right, let's see. Which is the man?
Chick.
It's not her.
No,
it's
not
her.
I think it's the 4.
No.
Okay, wait, go on.
Tons of fun.
One in the black is impossible.
Back. That Taiwanese.
That lady boy?
That might be a lady boy.
It's a lady boy?
I don't
That
think
might be
that's
a
a
lady
lady boy.
I'm
keep going. I know which one I'm.
All right, it's not tons of fun. It's not tons of fun.
No, but I kind of want to see those gym.
Maybe.
Her.
No.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
I mean, just because she's a muscle mommy, it tends to be a red flag.
Yeah, but there's something about the shape of the body here.
Yep. Look at the shoulders.
I get that it's a muscle mommy.
It's
but
straight up and down. There's no curve.
Yep. You gotta look them shoulders.
And look at them calves, man.
Yep.
And she's got the height.
Man feet.
Yeah.
Man hands. That's man hands.
That's 100%
yeah, it's not hidden very well.
That's a dude.
Let's get a closer look. That's
is that a tattoo on the neck? Even like
that's covering up the Adam's apple.
Yeah,
Brad.
That's a dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like one woman has enough personalities.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to date 2
one
women.
woman
That's a waste of my time.
One woman is a mistake enough.
All I know is this is the question. Okay, do I get $50,000 or fuck all these women at the same time?
I want $50K.
Give me my money.
I mean, $50K.
Right, like
that's life. That is life changing for me right now.
Listen, I'm a hornball, but I'd still take the money.
Give me money.
You need to get away from your mom, so it's understandable.
I might
so
take the
is she
cloud
the only
route.
man?
Yeah, I think
that one's questionable.
No, that's
she
just
is. That's a quality. That's a quality tuck game. If that's a man,
that's a very tight outfit.
I mean, have you seen frickin'
I just said that's
the conservative tuck game?
I just said that's quality tuck game. If that's a man.
Who's
Blair
that?
White.
What's that dude? Blair White.
That's a chick. She's just
Yeah, that was a chick.
That's a chick.
That one could potentially.
We don't get it with it. I don't know. Those look like
has soft features.
Yeah, I think that's just unfortunate height stature. situation.
I think they're okay.
She's sporty. She's sporty. She's
That's
a
a
full on
chick.
whore. She's a full on
Oh,
whore.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
She's
she
gonna
done
let you do it in her
unspeakable things
asshole.
behind the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I mean, that's a lot of plastic, but
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's
She's happy.
That was a woman.
Woman.
I feel like this last one though. Yeah,
I would do things with her.
I don't know. It's
him.
questionable.
I double wrap it, but I would.
It's gonna be like throwing a hot dog down a hallway with that one, but I will.
Oh,
I'll do it.
yeah. There's no traction at all.
No,
Nothing.
there's only a few women here that might have traction. That's why they tell you to do it in the asshole, and still there might not be that much.
Honestly, I wouldn't even give it a hot dog. It's more like a popsicle stick down the hallway.
Oh my stars and stripes!
It's gonna melt.
It's gonna
No,
melt.
without the ice cream. Popsicle stick, not the popsicle.
I
God.
feel like that was a shot at me.
No, I was just the.
Oh, wait a
metaphor.
minute. Okay, Gal missed this. Okay, Gal.
Oh, actually,
Gal.
that would make sense.
Speaking of eating, Dermy is now considering.
Okay, Dre and I, we're on the same page with a lot of things here. Like the phrasing. of that
all right,
shit.
all right. Dermy, I've said no to this. I think it's a bad idea. Dermy wants to do the cake challenge.
Oh, yeah.
The fuck is the cake challenge? God
the
damn
whole
it,
cake
Dermy!
live
Eating
You
a whole
and
cake
your
on
fucking
stream.
The whole
mouth.
cake live on stream.
No.
You'll die.
Jeremy wants to do. Jeremy wants to do cake for us.
Lucy, I'm not going to cheer you on. Reference Matilda? Anyone?
No.
I haven't
Oh,
seen
yeah.
Matilda in years.
Matilda.
No.
Good reference.
Listen, I think I could do it. I think I could
No,
beat
you'll-
Mike.
Who
you'll
cares
die.
if you can do it? Should you?
No.
Yes.
No, but I kind of want to try.
Why?
Yeah, because it's Dermy, yes, he should try.
You've
I'm
lost
retarded.
weight recently.
You're not
wants
the
to
only
gain
person
it all
that said
back.
that to me recently, and I don't
Because
see
you
it.
have.
Oh, well, thank you.
He
So
wants to
you
be
know
as
what?
fat as
What the
that
fuck are
guy
we
in the
talking
video.
about right now?
You know what? The way I celebrate for losing
He wants
weight,
to
I eat a
take an
whole-
8-incher, Gal.
Oh.
Okay,
That's
so
what he said.
nothing
He
about
said that earlier.
Surprises me,
He wants an
but I
8
don't
inch.
It
need
must
to
be
know
an
these things.
8-inch
If I'm not
full-size
here for
cake.
it, I don't need to know it.
It's got to be a whole 8 incher right inside him.
I just think I could do it. Okay, I think I know.
You know,
how
The
to
we know
do it.
you
8-incher?
can. We know you can do an 8 incher.
I mean, a full fucking cake. Okay, Mike could only do 2/3 of the cake before he had to tap out because the sugar was kicking in.
The sugar.
Yeah.
I don't know about how far Phil made it, but Phil was retarded and did it for $250, and Mike did it for $500. If I do it for
don't
$500,
care
I think I can do
what
it all the
they
way through and
did.
trounce them.
You don't need to fall off when you've lost weight.
Yeah, you've
Do
you've
you?
doing good.
I hate when you're right.
Yeah, I mean,
I
like,
love it.
That's why
I
I
hate
mentioned it now
You
that
could do
she's
the
here.
milk challenge.
look, like, don't do the milk.
Adam, you're a tattletale, okay?
And don't
No,
do the
I don't.
Maybe has a
Listen,
dumb idea.
Adam is
I-
concerned
I-
about
no,
you and
listen,
won't say
I'm all
it.
for you doing stupid shit to yourself, but not that.
that
That's
will
just-
kill you. Look, like,
Oh,
Jeremy,
listen,
I-
5 levels of hot nuts and then the 1-chip challenge. Yeah,
no,
that's
here's the thing. You just with that shit that's going in and coming right out.
yeah, that's coming right out.
That's not caloric
that was a
intake.
tough time.
You're just just setting your intestines on fire.
And this is the thing.
Fucking
Take it from
cake,
an
that's
old
not
man. that-
healthy.
yeah, take it from an old man that has a bidet in his home. Okay. I use that joint every day. IBS is no joke. So you doing the wings and the chip, that's fine. That's gonna come right out that rectum. But cake,
It was a painful time.
the cake is going straight to your cankles. Like that's you don't need that. And as you get older, you don't want that heat. So don't do that. Eat all carrots or something. Do that. Eat all carrots and
Eat
or
the,
all
eat the
celery.
hot gummy. That's funny as hell.
Yeah,
Because
I-
that
I- I
hot
don't- I
gummy
don't
was
wanna see you stuff a
painful.
whole cake
Oh
in your
my
mouth.
god, that was a night. Okay, Dre. So I had it was a hot gummy called a Little Nitro.
Okay,
It's a little
Nitro.
gummy bear, literally tiny fucker.
Gotcha.
I ate that on stream after reaching the goal. That thing shot right through me immediately. I was on the toilet for about 15 minutes. That's how painful it was.
Good Lord.
That thing was not fun.
That's like eating 4 packs of those sugar-free gummies, because you know what that does to you.
Oh,
God. That thing, it had no sugar in it. It was just pure gelatin and spice. And I was like, oh, that's not that bad, eating into it. And the next thing I know, I'm gonna die.
Jeremy, get a bidet. For the love of God, get a bidet, please.
I don't want a bidet. That's gay. Something shooting up into my butthole.
Let me tell you something. Once you get older and you don't feel like reaching back there no more, you're gonna want that. You're gonna want that junk. You're gonna want that cold water shooting up there. I have no shame. I've had IBS my whole life. I have perfect anus control, okay? And I have
perfect anus control.
I have to, or I will be crapping myself every 2 minutes. So yes, perfect anus control is necessary for the use of the bidet.
If this was round table, I'm clipping that out. If this was
I might be clipping it out just for you, Adam.
You need it. You need that for anus. But let me tell you something. There's nothing better than a clean hole. It's nothing better. Nothing better. Period. I don't care.
I go with the sanitary wipes and then the shower. That's what.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like I used to have to take the showers every time.
I go once a day, so it's kind of all right. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. Do you know, like when you have IBS every time?
I don't have IBS.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have IBS. Every time I go to the bathroom, it's a disaster warning in there. An absolute disaster. It doesn't matter what I eat. I can eat all vegetables, all nice, good Jesus food.
Well, that's fiber, man. That's only going to make it worse.
Yeah, it is because see this thing. I eat healthy, and that makes me pay. If I eat nothing but McDonald's and Burger King, I'd be constipated, and then Lord Jesus, that'd be great. But I don't. I eat right, so therefore my whole is just. It's not showing me no mercy.
Just like that.
Just like that. Like, and so
I only have the issues he has when I eat like a pizza, or shit like that. Something like really greasy.
A pizza.
Yeah,
just one pizza.
A pizza.
Wait. A slice of pizza or a pizza?
I had
depends on where we're getting it from, okay? Because if it's 2 slices of pizza from a really good restaurant, I can survive. But it's 1 slice of pizza from, say, Pizza Hut, I'm dead.
No, don't go to Pizza Hut. Don't go to Pizza Hut. Don't go to Domino's. Do you have Lido's where you are?
No, I have a place called Gambino's, but it's expensive.
Domino's is disgusting.
It's awful.
I had it when
Pizza
I was in Florida in April because I couldn't leave the room because I was sick, so I just ordered in a couple times when I didn't walk across to the very sad Burger King that was next door.
Wait, you were sick and you were wanting fast food?
No, it was like it was upper respiratory.
Oh, okay.
I
mean, still. All I ever want with that is like liquids.
Well, I did push liquids, but it
after
was
a while,
that was the weird upper respiratory thing that I had. The nose didn't kick in until anyway. But I couldn't go out with everybody that was going out and do stuff, so I was stuck. So all right, I had to order the Domino's. That Domino's, it's worse than I ever remembered.
Yep.
And it was not worth the money I spent on it. Also,
Adam,
I had a fridge in the room, so I kept it for a day or two in the fridge.
Domino's has been bad for decades.
It is. It gets worse every time. Listen, I don't remember what it was like to have good takeout pizza.
And Domino's used to be a heavy contender for Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. All right, if we're going back to the good old days,
the 80s,
sit down restaurant pizza,
when it was
good old
pizza,
days.
like we're talking like jukebox
Buffet.
Pizza Hut. We're talking jukebox Pizza Hut, where I walk in there and I would put in Poison's Unskinny Bop because that's just what I did, and they hated me for it. But we're talking good old real Pizza Hut pan pizza from back in the day.
That stuff used to be good.
That was glorious.
It was good.
I'm just saying the quality of Domino's and Pizza Hut back in the 80s and 90s, they were competing with each other, but Pizza Hut is way better than Domino's now.
Yeah,
I'll take Domino's over
I don't
Pizza Hut.
No, Domino's taste like cardboard and gay sex. There's no way.
I don't know what gay sex is.
No wonder he likes it. No wonder he likes it.
This is a very
you walked in on
a very interesting topic for me to jump in. I hear pizza and gay sex. What the fuck am I walking in?
No, I didn't do it.
And then at the same time, Papa John's was great and then suddenly fell off.
Mm.
Well, that was
It had
because they
Papa
fired
John's
him
was
for saying
unique
the
for a
N-word.
long time.
It fell off before that, but yeah.
Well, last time the best Papa John's was like 2002. That was the last
I
time it
believe
was
that.
good I can remember because it was what we would get when we would put on our giant gaming, our big ass day of gaming event at school where we'd just have tons of people show up. We would use Papa John's as our pizza go-to, and we would just have boxes of it, and it was really good back then. And then a few short years later,
Yeah,
shit.
Papa John's pretty bad now.
I'm
Yes.
pause.
Yes.
Bug, do you have a dog now?
Yeah, apparently he does.
Just
Well, I saw the picture.
His sister has a dog.
His sister has a dog. Oh God, she's going all girly.
Well,
on us.
since she's now the root. Well, since
girl
since
activated.
my sister's now my
That's a good
roommate.
way to put it. Girl activated.
I had to do it.
You know what? I think I might be able to trace. I don't remember when.
Look, I have to be the good brother, you know. So.
Oh my God, that's a cute little puppy. Oh, God damn it.
So cute.
Okay, girl activated.
God, I'm getting the sugar foot from listening to this.
But look at that cute little face and those eyes.
No.
All right, back to talking pizza. A real man's discussion.
Yes.
I was looking for something else, and Bug had put it in the Ballbuster chat,
So Alpha Omega brings it up right there about the 90s. When did pizza become part of Yum?
Part of what?
Yum, the conglomerate, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and something else. That's the
Good question.
conglomerate that owns Pizza Hut. Yum.
I don't know.
I don't
Why
remember.
you
When
didn't
did
ask?
they become part of Yum? Because that might be
What changed it?
that might be the demarcation point of when the changes began.
Well, it had to be like what, mid 2000s, maybe 2005.
You're talking about when Pizza Hut went from being a restaurant that people actually went to a restaurant that only did takeout.
It was always a commercial chain.
1997.
97.
Right, but it was the difference
Okay.
between a restaurant that people actually went to actually hang out, have a good
Yeah.
time, versus a restaurant that only people went to just pick up pizzas.
Exactly.
That's Yum. That's Yum. Then there it is. So up until I'm sure in the mid 90s it was still good. In fact, it was still good in mid 90s.
It absolutely
because
was.
I remember we would still go there when I was in Florida for the summers. It was still a place we would go, and you get the pan pizza, you get the garlic cheese bread on those big honking pieces of bread. That was gold.
You'd have the pizza buffet that was actually good then and not like shitty. And
We
then
didn't
you'd
have
have
the
the
buffets to the one
you
I
had
went
the
to. It was
you
still
had
just
the-
sit-down restaurant.
But you had the arcade games that
I
kids
never
could
had
go
the
hang
arcade
out and
games.
play.
Fine.
Yep. There was one in my neighborhood on Columbia Road. Still had an arcade and it had cable TV, so we would watch Sailor Moon while we were like eating pizza. It was actually pretty free. Man, stuff used to be cool.
Yeah.
What happened? Dermy, what did you do to the
diversity,
time
equity, and
stream?
inclusion.
Yeah, what did you do, Jeremy?
I don't know because I never had that. Pizza Hut used to be really good in my hometown too because we have a local Pizza Hut. I know with the colors and everything, Zorro really doesn't look that good, but I had to change something quick.
Was it by colors? What?
Yeah, it was by colors. Anyways, like Pizza Hut used to be really decent.
What colors? Black and white?
For me, but Derby, you went to Pizza Hut in the mid 2000s, right? That's when you were going there.
Relatively early 2000s. And
All right, then you don't know the golden age Dre and I remember.
Yeah, I never got.
You
that,
don't
but-
know.
I remember that too.
Well, okay, you're about as old. Yeah, I forgot. But you don't know the
she's
golden
young.
age.
She's like 22. You know, look
The
at her.
golden
She's
age
young
of
and beautiful.
Pizza Hut.
No, me.
God, I had a picture saved. I think I deleted it. I never was going to use it. Like, I'm never going to use this, but let me see if I can find it again. Hold on.
There was a picture saved of you in the Pizza Hut.
No. I saved it for a Mellow Mondays from a post, and I never used it, so I deleted it.
I'm about to say that Polaroid lasted quite a long time.
No, there was never a picture. There was never a picture taken there.
I was just talking about Polaroid cameras the other day. Those used to be the freaking best.
Here it is. This is the one. Okay, I found it. I just happened to find it. Look at that. This was glory back in the day. Open. Where is it? There we go. This was the glory right here. This is what you went there for. The big red plastic cup.
Yes.
Yep.
And
we had this image here was my Pizza Hut for the longest time.
Well, that's because you're in Bumblefuck, Kansas, so it probably held on for a while.
Yeah. Until about 2010.
But this was the
Oh, wow,
glory.
in
This
2010
was
that don't still look like
essentially the
that?
glory.
It's awesome.
We had
This
this
was
till
great.
about 2010, and then it started changing drastically.
Yeah,
See,
I really
I
like
think
that design.
that's literally because of it was literally the Midwest, and it took longer to creep in and change.
But
This
the
is
thing
what
is, like,
this is the 80s, and it's all its glory.
yeah, like this was a special night out for the family, like a
Yes.
treat, like a Sunday night. Let's go out to dinner.
Yes.
Like,
Friday night.
And it wasn't
Yeah.
expensive either.
Sure wasn't.
yeah,
It was
and like it was
such
always
an
a treat to be
lot
able
now.
to go to like the salad bar, like with
Mhm.
my mom. I loved it when we be able to like expense that type. God,
it's just the
like, the
Pizza
pasta
Hut of the
salads.
80s and early to mid 90s had a flavor to it.
It was.
Yeah.
That was unique
It did.
in all the
It had
chain pizza.
style. Like even just look at those goddamn lamp light.
Yeah, they were all like that.
What are those called? Whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm
Shades?
talking about.
Sconces.
When did the stuffed crust come out? Was that 99?
That's late 90s.
Yeah, I was thinking like
that's
99.
mid to late
God,
90s.
I love that.
Because I remember when the
there
stuffed
was
crust came out for Pizza Hut. Because like I just I do remember.
no, it's
Oh.
95. I can tell you why. Because there was a Pizza Hut right across from my high school, and one day I had the brilliant idea of, hey guys, let's order pizza from across the street and have it delivered to the student union. And everyone's like, dude, you're crazy. I was like, no, I'm crazy like a fox. And we did that, and
Crazy
we
like a
ordered it, and
fox.
people were buying slices from us. Like, you got Pizza Hut? I'm like, yeah, you guys want some?
Shit,
$2.
yeah.
Normally it's sly like a fox, but crazy I guess works.
God, I want some
whatever.
pizza now.
It's
Yeah,
admin
yeah,
cheese.
you know, yep.
And what would
Yep.
happen
I
though
was
is like
right.
the
That was
dude would
95.
show up. The dude would show up to the back of the student union, and I'd have the money. I'm like, here you go, thanks. And and that's when the stuffed crust was out because we got it with the stuffed crust for the first time. But it already changed by then. It wasn't this anymore. It was already changing at that point, starting to change.
A couple of them in the city, a couple of them in the city still okay. There was the one on Columbia Road ended up changing pretty quick to a carryout spot, and that kind of pissed me off. The one that was in the town next over Hyattsville on Jesus, what road was that? God, I'm old. Jesus. Oh, come on, Moses. Queen Chapel Road. That's it. Queen Chapel Road. Queen Chapel Road. That Pizza Hut stayed like this until like 2002. Like 2002, it still was like this. It still had the arcades. You could still go in there and play The Simpsons and stuff like that. Like it still stayed like this for a while. And dang it, man, I miss
doing buckets. Little buckets, and then get your personal pan pizza after reading.
Oh
certain books.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
remember
The
they
personal
used to have the motivation to read.
Yeah.
You could read the little buckets, and then you get.
I did it every
personal
year.
Pan.
Shocking.
I remember that.
Shockingly,
Fuck,
I still don't know how to
fuck.
read.
I forgot about that. You reminded me, Dermy.
Dang
Well, that's
it.
because we
Man,
did
those
like
were the days. Fuck
were the
now.
Cause,
God.
man, darn it, why are we going down this road? Now I'm upset because I don't have
Well,
any.
yeah, you're
well,
pissed
that,
off.
that helps you. That helps you because we got another topic. Okay, we got one other big topic we got to hit. And
Now
I
Have
can't
you
ready.
talked to Dre about Reloaded?
No, actually, I haven't talked to him about Reloaded.
Reloaded?
Oh no,
No.
there's a game.
Oh, it's a game.
You know what?
It's a game.
Let's
I
do that
might-
because
I-
I don't
I-
want you
yeah.
to steal my Dreisms
Well-
for Superman. So let's do that.
I
Yeah.
have one thing I wanted to show off on Superman because
No,
even
we
I'm
need to
like,
show
that's
Dre
bad.
Reloaded.
You know, this game is gonna turn. Dude, if you show Dre this, he's gonna turn into Uncle Ruckus.
Oh boy.
He almost is
Oh,
Uncle
no.
Ruckus now, but
Oh boy.
So real quick,
Like he,
I'm
gray
getting it- I'm
hair
getting
will
it now.
sprout out from him. His eye will get popped out of his skull. You know.
I mean,
Look,
I
We have to watch the trailer. If you haven't seen this trailer,
Okay.
this
Look,
trailer
yeah,
is
you need this is
I also
it's
I
something
didn't
else.
just watch the trailer. If you watch my video, I also show what the devs said in an interview with Summer Game Fest.
Just show the trailer.
There's two devs. They're both from South Africa. They're black. The fat black woman.
Stop
though, is-
giving shit away. Just show the goddamn trailer. I
was
want him to
talking
go
about
in
the
blind.
devs.
Do it, Dermy.
I
I was
want him to
talking
go
about
in
the
blind.
devs.
You're giving shit away. He
I
can put
wasn't-
two and two together with what you said.
Do it, Dermy.
This is Reloaded, Dre. Here, I'm
I
gonna
like
make sure
this
the volume
already.
is turned down a little bit, just because apparently it's loud. So, actually, it is loud.
What is fun about an abandoned warehouse, Trev?
That's right, you got nothing to prove, sis. No matter what they say.
I really think Grace should play this.
Okay. What's this all about?
Treaties were signed, promises made and broken.
Oh, come on.
What do you think we're doing? What do you think we're doing?
So we already got the white devil and stole all the African artifacts. Is that we're at already?
What's the point of the game, though?
Not to steal the stuff back.
Why would you go there, Dre? What?
Why would
You're
you do
racist
that?
against your own people.
Because
Why would you think
fold.
Oh, Dre, it gets so much better.
What was stolen?
Stolen? Who's stealing them?
Us.
Go back to that he she.
Yeah, go back
there.
to that.
Go back to that he she.
I liked
The
the look
he,
on
she?
Dre's face. Really enjoyed that character.
Which he she?
Stolen.
One with the flower
who
on
is
their
stealing
head.
them?
Oh, that one? I thought you were talking
One in the
about
middle.
this one.
The one in the middle.
For the historical
Look,
record.
look, that's a dude.
For the historical record, Africa don't play this gay stuff. They don't play this stuff.
They have a bit
South
more on
Africa
their
does.
mind that's slightly
Yes.
more important.
You know,
surviving.
Well, no,
I'm
South
also-
Africa might be playing this stuff. I mean, it's the
Well,
white devil, and they're killing white people over there.
I'm also old enough to remember in Iraq when the extremists took over, they started destroying stuff in the museums. That stuff doesn't get destroyed in Western museums.
No.
You know?
I love that face.
Can I just say something from a gameplay perspective? This whole attempt at side-scrolling it that looks really bad.
Yeah, it does.
Like no one sacrifices more small sheep to the altar of side scrolling than I do, but I don't get the point. Why are you side scrolling in a heist game?
Parkour, Dre. It's popular.
Heist
Parkour.
parkour looter.
Come on, Dre. Really?
Come on.
Let me introduce you.
Oh, there is an article out there that says this is an Afro-futuristic video.
I'm going to hang myself.
Oh, Jay, it gets so much better.
Friend of mine, smart, agile, and will let you look into places with the tightest security.
I could probably bench press every one of them.
The locksmith strikes again.
All your characters have backup powers to help you out.
Black girl magic.
Are you having second thoughts?
Just hoping you won't get me killed.
Yeah.
Because it's magic.
And that dialogue. Riveting
Oh,
stuff.
I know what you and your little crew are doing.
Nobody threatens my family or my.
I have to go back. I have to go back. I have to pause.
Nobody.
This is a woman.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, that's a woman. That's the woman that said I
What?
could bench press all of you.
Come
This
on.
is a woman right here.
That didn't sound like a woman.
Don't do
That's a
this.
woman.
Don't do this.
That's what
Don't-
we're
don't
doing.
you see the lipstick?
No, there was a penis there at some point.
Don't you see
Oh.
the lipstick? And there's boobs.
This is what we're
Those
doing.
are
Those
pecs.
are moves.
Nope, these
Those
are
are
boobs.
Moobs or boobs?
This is a woman.
I call moves.
I call penis.
Well,
Threatens my family or my friends and gets away with it. So we are going to do whatever it takes to take back Africa's belongings, and we're going to do it together.
hey, it's not rap, right?
But it's what we said before. It's the African music.
And it's not racist because it was made by South Africa.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, I'll give them some credit for going with African music as opposed to hip hop.
Okay.
Not a lot.
Not a
I don't
lot,
know.
but
Maybe it's just me. But maybe it's just me. But did anyone notice how all the characters had the Wakandan accent, like dialect?
yes.
Well, and they're
What is
tired.
that dialect? Is that West African?
That's not real.
What is
It's
that?
not real accent. It's
That's
not real.
called black.
It's not even
called
real.
black.
Like folks in Africa, folks in Africa don't even talk like that. It's
I
it's
think
a
it's called
made up
black
accent.
It's a
Please.
made up accent.
It's a made up accent by, wait for it, white folks. So it's
Wakanda.
It's a very bizarre thing. Okay. First of all, using side scrolling for a heist game is just infuriating and it makes me want to cut off my own foot. Forget the sugar foot. I'ma just beat them to the punch. I hate everything about that. And like the premise of we gonna steal back our artifacts. To what end? To what end? I don't understand.
They can get destroyed.
I don't get it.
Because they deserve to go home. They're not yours. They're important to us. I have the Days of the Dead.
Belongs in a museum.
Here.
They're trying to take
in a
what
museum
I rightfully stolen.
that's not going to get invaded and destroyed.
But before we get there, we'll get there, Alf, I just want to show you guys this little tidbit from Days of Dead because they have an extra little. No, this is actually like dialogue.
Oh no!
From the game. So they say we need a ride.
We need a ride.
Something incognito.
Like a submarine. No, but also fast. Like a jet/submarine.
Can you be serious?
That's
okay,
actual
which
dialogue.
Reddit thread wrote that?
Now before I just a burp with boo. Oh, Cloud. Before we get, I'm gonna get to the black dev talking about actual history. And more about
let
the
me
game.
guess. Let me guess. We on South Africa, we need this in our lives because this is our representation for us.
Not
to see.
that. But you're
You know
actually
what I love?
nailing her accent.
But you know what I love? We
Appreciate
make
that.
this game for us.
It's the same. That was
Yeah,
the same
no one's
accent
gonna buy
for
it.
Cool Runnings.
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
not. I'm gonna play this. I might jump forward because he's not really important. He barely is in this entire.
In private, our highest origin operate
mysterious plane guy.
In the real world, a French government report estimated that 90% of sub-Saharan African cultural heritage is in the possession of Western collections. That is
Yes.
millions upon millions of deeply important cultural, spiritual, and personal artifacts, including
Okay.
human remains.
Question.
Okay.
Do these places where this come from actually care about these artifacts?
No,
I have no idea.
these are conquered. Okay, look.
Don't be racist.
I got to drop a little geography lessons up in here. The lands that were conquered by the Spanish, by the French, by the Germans, by the Dutch, and by the English. Whenever a land is conquered, its culture is assimilated. That is the reality of how colonialism works. Is it right? No. But you can't then retroactively, hundreds of years later, say, hey, this happened to us. Now give us all of our stuff back. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
That's not how colonialism
That's how Marxism works, isn't it?
You were conquered, and hundreds of years of development happened because of that conquering.
Yes.
You can't just undo all that.
Exactly.
And actually, to Gal's point, no, actually, Marxism annihilates everything because
That's right.
you can't have your identity, your cultural identity anymore once Marxism comes into play.
What I would say is, depending on where we're giving this stuff back, maybe we could have a conversation if we're going to keep it in protection. But I paused it real quick because she's about to talk about one of the artifacts
that aren't in their rightful place. While the locations in the game are vague and invented, the 70 artifacts in Relooted
And now I have
are
no
very much
long.
real. And as of today,
Fucking
reside in
thing
Western
decides
Museum.
on a fucking crash.
Cloud, we can hear you.
This happens every stream with Cloud.
Let him go.
Because
Wait a minute.
Just let him go.
I've got
Every
Might be a-
stream with Cloud.
I started hearing the other.
I was going to say that. That's what I was going to say.
He's like
I
this.
was going to make a
fucking
Medusa
thing.
joke.
Looks like Medusa.
It's every
and private
every
collections.
Okay, this is the artifact.
Take, for example, the Ngaji drum, a hugely important spiritual item to the Pokomo people of Kenya. It was believed destroyed in 1910. In reality,
Kenya, where Obama's from?
it had been sent and kept in storage in a European museum. In 2016, a museum let a Pokomo prince visit the drum in storage. He was the first Kenyan in over 100 years to see the drum. It still remains in storage today.
Okay.
Statement.
Do you know how much shit like gets rotated in museums and shit for like display?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
And I call bullshit anybody
And
ever
yes.
giving a damn about the drum. I call
Right.
complete and total bullshit.
Yeah.
Is
You see,
Kenya
this
well
is the thing.
developed?
No,
This
they're
is the
fighting
type
for
of-
food.
No, this is the type of stuff that boils my crack pipe. All right, this is the stuff that gets me. This is, and let's just say, for the sake of argument, yes, it's a cultural item. Yes, it was important to your culture back when y'all was still scratching your booties and didn't have toilets. I get it. I understand that. Here's the problem: no one cared about it until someone else put it on display.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say
That means
someone else
you've
cared about
lived
it.
That's right.
hundreds of years still worshiping your deity or whatever the case may be without the drum and never
They
once
thought it was
even
destroyed.
thought about the drum. But right when it's put on display now is that is our culture. You are bringing it back here to me right now. No,
They didn't care about it until Whitey cared about it.
That's what I'm
Yeah, they
saying.
didn't care about it until we made a point to like document it.
Remember though, people let the prince look at the drum, witness the drum, see that it's still there. She said, let.
Let's be honest. The drum
That's
is
what
safer
happened.
there
So
than it is in
why
Kenya.
the air quotes?
Who cares?
It's safer there than it is in Kenya. Plain and
If you
simple.
didn't care about it, it doesn't matter. That's the part that gets me all the time. This is, and once again, this isn't a black thing. This is an African thing. This is an African problem. Let me be clear. This is a thing that Africans hold over black people as well, over black Americans. They like my Anglo-Saxon brothers and sisters. Yeah, this is something y'all might not know. Africans don't like black people. They do not like us.
I've heard
I
that
actually
before.
do know that.
Yeah.
My mom has worked with plenty of nurses in facilities who come from Africa.
Oh, I've
and
heard
I
that
have
too.
heard these stories. I have heard this.
Yeah, they do not like us. I cannot stress that enough. The most racism I ever faced was against like Nigerians and Ghanans. Those people are racist. And I'd be sitting there. Like I remember when I was young, people were like, "Young man, you come here, you come sit by me. Listen, you are lazy, you are good for nothing. And do you know why you are good for nothing? It's because you do not have our blood. You are mixed up. You are mixed up. I tell you this. You are mixed up. Who is your great grandfather? Who's your great grandfather? I'm like, I don't know. A slave? Exactly. You are less than. This is what Africans have told me. Okay.
I've heard this since I was a kid.
I am still here. I just hid myself because this was getting a lot fever for me.
I'm just saying. I heard this when I was a kid, and I was born in the early '80s, so this is not a new thing.
Yep. Yeah, they do not like us. So like when I hear African plight, my ears close because first of all, I done got me started up. First of all, y'all are the only culture, as in Africans, Nigerians, Kenyans. If you want to throw Egyptians in there, I don't care. You're the only culture in the history of humankind that did not fight to get your people back. You're the only one.
No,
They sold them themselves.
Okay? You're the only one in history that never, ever fought or declared war against a country after taking your people. Only culture ever. I have nothing to say to you people. Nothing. Nothing to say to you. Every other country in history, even native cultures, that's Native Americans, Iroquois, whatever you want to call them, the nation, Mexicans, all of them, every single one of them demanded their people back, except all of the African countries.
Because they got money.
But
it's
Woman
yeah,
King.
So I don't want to hear that crap from them. Like they stole our culture. No, you sold it. Stop playing games.
Like what I will say, like
you sold it off to the
Sold
Dutch
your
for
own
guns.
people.
Yep.
I will say what I'm gonna say real quick. They are tackling a controversial issue because there are some actual merits to some of these things. When it comes to African shit, I'm sorry, I don't really think Kenya can take care of that drum. I'm sorry, I don't care what the
my
fuck
thing
you guys
is
are gonna
like
say. It's
if
gonna
you're
fall
trying to tell
apart.
a story, that's fine. You're trying to tell a story through a game. I've got no problem with that. But the idea is that this isn't a game. This is just more political nonsense. That's my problem. If there was like a narrative about like an adventure, and then throughout the adventure you start discovering artifacts, a la I don't know, Tomb Raider or something like that. Now we got something to talk about. Like we're having an adventure game in which you're using a character that happens to be African, and as you discover certain things, you're finding ancient trinkets, and now you're bringing it. Now you're making it fun, and now you're actually making it educational, and now you're giving people opportunity to look more into these artifacts for themselves to try to educate themselves on something. But you sitting there lecturing us about the French took our stuff. Shut up.
Are you gonna put it in a museum in Kenya?
That's what I'm saying. We're
Kenya
gonna
have a
put these things.
museum? Because like I bring this stuff up because I could believe if we're handing off some trinkets to Egypt, they'd put it in a museum because Egypt has their own those mega museums.
Yep.
I was doing a bunch of research and stuff, and I ended up discovering that hey, during World War II, some American soldiers took pieces of art from Japan. They thought that it was destroyed. They found out that it was still survived in a museum. We gave it back to them. It's in a museum now. Like that makes sense. I'm sorry, most of Africa, if I'm giving you back your guys' stuff, I don't think it's gonna be kept safe.
No, and it's not unless I mean, like, granted, look, I've never been to Africa. I will never go to Africa. That's one of the continents. Everybody, like, you gotta go find your roots. No, I was stolen. Come and find me. I'm not going back over there. No,
you're American.
Yeah, I'm American. My blood runs red. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I get like African culture always bothered me because they always thought that they're better than me, and that's one of the major racism parts that has actually offended me over the years, because they technically are my kin if I go back far enough, obviously, but they don't give a crap about me like, at all. They literally think I'm less than. To this day, they think I'm less than. Like white people treat me better now than Africans do, which is crazy when you say it out loud. But it's just and all of this is just a slap to the face. And like, so I don't care about gay culture. I don't care. And now this game is just a piece of activism. I don't care. And you made a side scroller, which makes no sense for a heist game.
The angles of the side scroller with what they're doing the parkour, it doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't make any sense. It's like it's like if I was playing Sonic the Hedgehog, but at the same time I'm Tomb Raiding. Like,
yeah.
what are you talking about?
The whole point is like there's 3 stages to it.
So
and it's still retarded.
It's dumb.
Bug, what are you trying to say?
Well, I as the white man, I was trying to say. The way I see it is,
you're a blue man.
This game is ruining the rare opportunity because most people want to see more mythology of African like explored, in stories and whatnot. But what this does is it starts convincing people, okay, maybe there's a reason we shouldn't be doing that, and it poisons the well.
Yep.
When you have this bad crap, because then it becomes because when they fail, all the corpos are gonna go, well, clearly they don't want that because these did that and they failed.
Think back to Tales of Kanzara.
And it sucks because there are interesting stories you could do with that stuff, but you leave it to a bunch of clowns that just want to jerk themselves all up with their fucking virtue rags.
I bring up Tales of Kanzara Zawu because that was a game that was tackling, African mythology and African culture and stuff like that. But it had the stink of Sweet Baby Inc. connected to it, and nobody wanted to deal with it because you had a bunch of these activists involved with this game, even though the game wasn't itself activism, but you guys connected to that stuff. Nobody played the game, and look, now everybody thinks that this is a propagandistic game, so much so that even at the Game Awards, they said it was a representation game. When it's like, just give me a new mythology, new culture, something different. We want to delve into this stuff. For fuck's sakes, Black Myth Wukong fucking rocked.
Yep.
And that was Chinese culture that not a lot of people delve into.
Yep, made a gazillion dollars. And see, like I'm saying, that there is some African stories, like mythological stuff that's really cool. Like one that's extremely popular. Y'all might not heard of it, but Anansi. Anansi is like the first African superhero that's ever been documented, like written to paper. It's a really cool story and about pretty much the original Spider-Man. So like
Oh.
it's actually kind of interesting when we actually look into the lore, and there's a lot of different deities, boss, all these different ones. So like there's a lot of fun, cool stuff that can be done. But these morons are still hung up on like my oppression. Like no, man. Like let's tell fun stories. Let's do cool stuff. But
Dre,
we'll
you
never
understand. Jeremy and I recently got to deal with some Anansi related material watching Doctor Who, where Anansi basically, according to his angry daughter, was his daughter was upset that she was trying to be married off to, you know, black female fake doctor at one point. So, and God's bad.
Wait, that was Anansi?
That was Anansi. Yes, the daughter was Anansi's daughter in that. You missed that?
I could not tell you who was who in that fucking show.
Well, no, she was the daughter. Anansi was only mentioned, but the daughter, the one that everybody bowed down to at the end, she was Anansi's daughter. That was supposed to be lesbian, married off to fugitive black doctor.
Of course.
You know, I'm just gonna say this. When you guys say Anansi, it sounds like you're literally saying a Nazi. So it's just funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say it does sound that way.
Yeah, it's how you pronounce it. It's a nonsense. It's how it's pronounced.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking something up real quick.
You should be sorry.
So we were talking about like different cultures and stuff like that, and I was decided to look up this animated show that I saw back in, it must have been, I guess it was 2016, 2015 when I watched it, and it was based on Australian mythology. And I never realized that it was based off of books made by Trevor Price.
Is this like
the actual,
Aborigine or like you're
potentially Aborigine? Potentially.
okay.
So
Call them abos. They love that.
So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show it to you. It's called Coley Perry. Coley Perry. It's about frogs fighting scorpions and spiders in the outback.
That does sound.
And they have this
I
unique.
don't want to see this.
It's actually kind of unique, like really fascinating. It is childish and it's not the greatest thing ever. I will say that, but I watched this. It was like there's a lot of mythology here that I've never seen before, and like there's discussions of a rainbow serpent, which when I started looking that up, that's Aboriginal stuff. A bunch of unique things were put in here, and I was like, why can't we do more of this? Why can't other black cultures do fun things like this? Like, here's something fun to just start you on that path.
Yeah,
because they have to
blame Whitey.
Use what is fully established and recognizable, because otherwise it wouldn't make money.
Like the idea behind that, sure, Gal, but the problem is that we never had the opportunity to actually expose, let's say, white folks or Mexicans to cultures that isn't just down with the white devil. Like there's so much more to us than just that. Like there's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool lore, but we just never given it an opportunity. And
and I feel like now it wouldn't even be given an opportunity because
absolutely.
of similar reasons, like why I won't see Sinners.
Yeah, it's too late.
It's so tired now.
Yeah,
like the Woman King. Not that that's some sort of lore or anything, but like at least that was something different, sort of.
That
and not
is offensive to all five senses.
Yes,
it is a complete work of fiction. That's a complete work of fiction.
Yes.
And not only is it a complete work of fiction, it's an insult to the African slave trade. And if I were that does affect me because I am the result of it.
Crazy.
Like that whole joint was a work of fiction. Not only that entire culture of that sub-Saharan African tribe, which was not ever led by women, let's get that out of the way.
Yeah.
They were the heads of the African slave trade that sold black folks to the French, the Spanish, and the English.
Yeah. But
and they're being paraded out like we fought against it. No, you did not. No, you did not.
And
the
that's
reason
what they
why I'm
do
here
with
is
that
because
stuff.
of them.
Right. Like that's how Hollywood thinks is they saw something from, and wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was written by a white woman.
I'm sure
that movie. Where they're just like, oh, I'm gonna help the poor black people. I'm gonna help them and have their history be shown. Except she didn't actually research it whatsoever.
No, she did not. She did not do
But
her
that
homework.
requires actual work and effort.
These are the same people who are happy to keep regular, normal working black folk from getting to work so that they can riot and protest right now.
That's man.
Well, to use them for their agendas. That's
That's
all
correct.
black people are for these people.
That's correct.
The altruistic liberal white woman.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's all it is.
And that's all. That's all we've been. That's all we ever have been to those type of individuals. It's like, oh, hey, we got to help these poor, unfortunate colors. Like, we don't need your help at all. At
Bigotry and low
all. And not to mention
expectations.
that's more racist than anything else.
I mean,
Saying,
look
hey,
what the help got you. Seriously, that stupid Planned Parenthood bitch.
oh, don't say it out loud. Oh,
No, Planned Parenthood is
You-
good.
you-
It's eugenics.
Yeah.
God.
The Great
And what
Society
has it
was
done
a
to the
wonderful
black
idea.
community? That white woman, what did she do to the black community?
Jeremy, clearly eugenics never worked because you exist.
Well, how's the black culture doing?
we populate.
Probably better than you.
We populating. But it's just a bizarre thing, and I always found it very strange, because like when I was a kid, I was always taught that, well, in certain spaces,
You were
that,
taught about Kwanzaa, right?
like all types of like all the white people are evil and blah 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 blah. Sure, like when I was growing up, like we were always like, oh, Reagan's the devil, Nixon was the devil, and all that stuff. Now, granted, there's truth to all that, because back then politicians were all the same. Like blue or red, it didn't make a difference. They hated niggas, so it was no big deal. So we didn't really care. But now it's this whole, where this big, huge divide has come of like, look, we're the good guys and the red people are the bad guys. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I hate.
Yeah, Native Americans aren't that awful. They're drunk.
It's always been, and like now this whole thing, like, oh, they don't care about you, but we do. I'm like, listen, I know my history. Okay. Like they're like, oh, we're gonna get this color. Like, no. This color knows his history. My daddy was a history major. All right. So I know my history. And my daddy was actually at my home. I was a very rare breed.
They took their hoods off and put them in the closet so you can't see them. So.
Exactly. And like when you know your history, you already know where these hooded people with their political affiliations were. Not to mention who was pro-slavery. This isn't like secrets. It's what it is. It's what it is. And they just traded one form of bigotry for another. Real bigotry, not, oh my God, I'm fat and you don't like me. Like no. It's like the actual bigotry of lesson. What's that? Psychological bigotry. So like it's all nonsense. And so when they get up there and like that's why, like, just to roll it all back, the same thing with these African games or whatever the case may be. Like, look, the white man. No, you did it. Because if you do your homework and learn about these different African cultures, first of all, they're at war with each other all the time. So let's get that out the way. Number two, they sold each other to the white man. Have you ever seen a 14th century European try to navigate the African Sahara?
And to be
They'll
honest,
be dead in seconds.
And to be honest, the history of slave trade before there was intercontinental like travel, that's how it was.
Yeah.
Local tribes conquered and slave traded their own people. That's how it was.
But
Black people built the pyramids.
And it happened
No,
in
black
Europe.
people built the pyramids.
It happened in Europe.
Black.
It happened in Africa. It happened in Asia.
No, that's
how it was.
that's all racism. We all know that the only people that were ever enslaved were black people. Everything else is all lies.
Yeah, because like the Hebrews weren't
Half of my
enslaved or
ancestors
anything.
would like a word with that.
Adam's
Most
people.
of
Look,
the
look, just think.
most-
My people used to own Adam's people. All right, that's how it was back then.
Egyptians.
Hold up. Cloud, what does Happy Your Ancestors have to say about you having to sneak from your mother to get Chick-fil-A?
Fuck up, Bug.
Oh. Let's talk about that.
I'm just gonna say is I'm part Irish. I have a couple things to say to the Brits. You know, just a few. The other part of me is also German.
Oh
So,
God.
you know,
Oh no.
king of the oppressors.
That's not good.
we already know you have part German. Like you literally have a clip where your inner Hitler came out.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Filthy
Like
Germans.
my
Have
Hitler.
no shame.
But listen, it is what it is. Okay, a lot of my family came over here pre World War II. A lot of them were in like Argentina. I don't know why.
Oh, that. Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's in
But
the show.
okay. It's 2.5 hours in. I do have to do Professor Savage Dad. Remember for 21
You have
months.
to do Professor Savage, Dad. I think
Yeah,
his wife might
he's about
protest.
no, he's about to take it all from me. Like
Well,
Billy.
ever since he got rid of the beard, he's looking better than Dermy.
No, he kind of looks like EVS. I'm just gonna say it.
No,
that's a low.
That's an
blow.
insult.
That's how you do
insult,
21
sir.
months of membership.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a
I
serious
am
insult.
not French.
Dermy French.
I am.
That's more
Gaelic.
insulting than fat.
Oui.
Fuck you. I am Gaelic. Thank you very much.
You're gay? Yeah, we know.
I think Cloud was just wanting to talk about you eating.
We all know you lick gays.
All right, I want to. You want to do one? You want to do one more thing? I got one more transition to take us out.
Yeah, one more thing.
Don't
The
get
other
Dermy
thing-
excited.
The only other thing I have is Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon.
Don't
Which
I don't know how to
honestly, I don't think it's going to be as bad as people think it is. 'cause
Well,
when you
I'm
actually
already
look at the
eating
numbers-
crow on that because I'll talk about the more on
Oh, I
Sunday.
saw this.
All I'm gonna say with How to Train Your Dragon, when you actually look at the numbers, it's doing better than any of the other.
It's gonna
I
do
don't
well.
feel like watching a plank of wood pretend to be Astrid.
Here's the thing.
I
here's the
haven't
thing,
watched it
here's
yet.
The thing.
I'm gonna do a review.
Here's the thing. I'll say this now. We'll talk about it more on Sunday when we do box office. I was wrong, but I was only working with the information that we had. Clearly, somewhere along the way, we're not going to tell the same story changed to let's just tell the same story.
The exact.
We had the
same
articles.
story.
Drake and
I would
and
rather
Tess.
just watch
We
the
covered those
original.
articles. So
It's
yeah,
not
the original's
like-
still better.
I'm with you. But this is going to do well now. It's just the same movie. It's got nothing really offensive in it. It's
Right.
going to do fine. So
Except
my
for-
original take was wrong.
Are you sure about
Listen,
that, Adam?
you want to know
Because
what's
people-
egregious to me?
Because people,
Sorry, Bug, go.
I was gonna say, like, are you sure that nothing egregious happened in there? Because people thought nothing egregious happened in the Stitch movie, but then
Yeah, I'm
once
pretty
word
sure there's
got
been
out, it
enough.
was like,
There's been enough reliable sources that have seen this that it's not. It's literally a scene for scene. They didn't change.
They added a little
Extended
bit, but it's
scenes.
not much.
It doesn't deserve
I'm
to
going to
exist.
watch it, and I haven't seen anything.
Why
going
neither
to-
have I seen it?
Okay.
You've seen the real movie. You've seen it.
So
Point
my-
is, as
I'm
Dre
going-
would put it quite nicely, has it earned its right to exist? I don't think it deserves to exist, but it will earn it because it will make its money. So
I'm going to see
$150
it
million
Sunday with my kids, and I think they'll like it.
So my opinion is actually based on just the casting. It has nothing to do with the film right now.
Okay,
And it's not even the fucking skin color of Astrid.
Oh,
It's
apparently
the
she's
fact-
terrible in the movie
Oh,
as an actress.
yeah, right. Setting that aside, the most egregious part about all of this for me is the fact that the twins are not blonde because the actress that they hired to be Tough Nut, I think.
Who's
I never
fat?
remember which ones.
She's also
It's not that
fat.
she's fat. She's a ginger. She's a ginger, right? So she doesn't change her hair color to match the characters, but they make the twin the actor that they cast for her twin, who is a toe-headed blonde, just like the character, they made him have to change to be a ginger. And then Astrid, they don't change her hair color. What are the common denominators here? The women that get cast don't have to change a goddamn thing about themselves for the role to make themselves look like or seem like the characters, but the men do.
It got so bad that even the guy who plays Gobbert, who I'm not remembering his name right now, he's naturally a
Nick.
brunette, and they made him a blonde.
It's like I
But-
commented on Dermy's video recently talking about this movie because it pisses me off because that's exactly what they're doing. Women don't have to get fit for roles because that's sexist. Women shouldn't have to change their hair color because that's bigoted and racist. Women don't have to do this, but the men, they have to get fit for their roles, or they have to lose weight for their roles, or they have to make sure that their accent is perfect for their roles, or they have to change their hair color and their body shape and their everything. But women don't have to because they've been so oppressed over the years that it's their turn.
You're
It's
not
their
wrong.
time to shine. I
But
fucking
you're
hate
not
this movie.
You're not wrong, but it's not going to sink this movie.
No, I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
I'm not even rooting for it. I'm just talking about that there is egregious shit in it, and it's the little things that people don't like. They'll set
it's the
aside
tiny things.
because they made it a shot for shot remake with a few extended scenes just to appease the masses. No, I'm not gonna go fucking watch this film when I could watch the original that is a better film.
I
And this
agree
isn't
with
even
you.
live action because it's got goddamn dinosaurs, not dinosaurs in it. Fuck, dragons in it.
I
Like-
agree
Gal,
with you.
I agree with you on everything.
There's no fucking point to this film. It pisses me off.
No,
I don't
there
care if they
isn't.
made it a
There
shot for
isn't,
shot.
but people are still going to see it, and
No, I
it's
know.
and I have to. I'm basically saying I have to change my original take that I said it was going to do shit. It is not going to do shit. It's going to make money because when it comes from at least the storytelling aspect of the lore, it didn't shit on the source material, and for some people, that's enough.
Yes. I understand. I'm just triggered and I needed to vent.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good
I
girl.
agree with you.
I love it. I can click
All right,
that
let's
up for
watch
a
this
video.
horror show.
Let's cook an isopod. Some pretty
wanna.
insane pinchers. I gotta be careful that.
No.
Oh,
What?
That is.
No.
Is
it
it?
doesn't accidentally
no, it's real. It's real. I checked. It's real. I thought it was AI.
What?
It's real.
No.
bite me.
Yeah,
We only need a
Steve
few
Cockroach?
inches of water. We've got a
There's
very
no
aggressive
way
boil
that's
going.
real.
I'm starting
No,
to see
they're
that this
real.
thing doesn't fit. Ironic that the way that it protects
No,
itself is
no,
actually its
no,
demise
no,
today.
no.
Ow! Okay, well, he's definitely in there.
Now I saw people complaining. Oh my God, this is what you do. Technically, yeah, that is mostly what we do with seafood. Although humane people, as someone who's worked with lobster in the restaurant, if you're humane, you stab them through the head first before you drop them in.
No.
Yeah,
Take the knife and
I
you
don't
stab them
eat
through the head.
I don't eat crab and lobster because
Well, they are
of these reasons.
they're bottom feeders, is what they are. And I'm
Yep.
not going to
Well,
eat bottom
They
feeders.
are.
And the fact that you have to boil them alive so they don't poison you, like there's so much wrong with that for me. That
Yeah, but if
didn't
you
know
but
that.
if you are humane, you will stab them through the head first, which is what I did. I would stab them through the head.
I'll eat a crab and I'll eat a lobster. I don't
Now,
want to watch you
I
cook it.
did rip lobster legs off while they were alive for one restaurant because they told us just rip them off. I'm like, okay.
Dermy, are you telling me that you've never heard them scream as
I've
they're
heard
being
that
boiled alive?
I've heard that they scream. I don't want to ever see it.
Oh,
Wait, do
They
lobsters
never,
scream?
they never go to a
Yeah.
crawfish boil.
Yeah. Anyway,
Dermy, I'm going to give you a movie recommendation. You ever heard of the movie called Paddock?
No.
so I like it. The guy says, "Why is it curly?" Guy, because it's alive and you toss it into boiling water.
It only needs to boil for like 5 minutes. Moment of truth.
Is this guy gay? I think-
Absolutely.
Yes.
Where did this guy get this
Yes.
gigantic arthropod?
I don't want to know.
Gay
China?
pride parade.
Let's
Okay.
see how
They'll eat anything over there.
it came out. I was really expecting it to change colors. That thing is so freaking hot. I do notice that its belly is no longer brown.
That
It
does
was brown
not look
before. Also,
real.
all of
That's
these
not
things are
cooked,
like
man.
completely blown up right now. It smells terrible. It smells awful, guys.
That does
It's
not look
not
Why are
real.
you?
cooked,
Why,
raw.
why is this? Why are you doing this? Why?
I don't know.
why-
There's
I-
absolutely no reason to
You
eat
couldn't
something like
pay
this. It's
me
fucking-
enough money to eat this shit.
Nope.
No.
No.
This
What's a
is what
sweet
the
cockroach
inside of it
for?
looks like, and apparently I'm just supposed to eat it with a spoon. Oh, wait. It smells a lot like a lobster, actually. All right, maybe there's hope. I'm seeing a lot of different body parts
What's
in
going
Well,
on
this man
here?
also eats ass. So,
Oh, without question.
I'm sure he's gonna.
No,
be
he
okay.
sucks dick and he gets his ass hate.
here. I really don't know like what the hell I'm supposed to eat. This looks like the
Both
eggs.
can be
He
true.
hasn't
Oh,
even
no.
seasoned. He just threw it in water.
Yo, it's not cooked, man.
He's gonna get parasite.
That
The
is a
thing, maybe it
parasite
was
right
correct. Here
there.
we go. First,
Huh?
I didn't get that far in the video when I saw it
Real
earlier.
quick, Alpha Omega. I knew that was the case. It's still just a terrifying sound, and I don't want to ever hear it.
bite of an isopod.
Oh!
Again,
God
he's
damn
used
it.
to that. He's used to making that sound.
Oh.
Gross.
That is fantastic.
I don't care, you fucking
Oh.
freak.
Goodness
Weirdo.
God.
I'm gonna
No.
die inside.
Where
That
did
is
he
what
get
my-
that from?
You're welcome.
The sea.
I
Oh.
don't.
Man, that was just
there's
lame.
certain things that we move around on Earth. Okay, there's certain creatures that move around on Earth that we don't need to eat.
But according to the Chinese, if its back faces heaven, it's edible.
That joint wasn't even had a good one. I like that. That joint wasn't even cooked, yo. That joint wasn't even cooked.
I don't know if it was cooked or not.
That
and I
joint
don't
was
wanna
dirty.
find
That
out.
joint was not cooked.
I think you're right. It wasn't cooked. You cooked
joint was
that
not
5
cooked.
minutes in boiling? No. That does
5
not
minutes
sound
in
right.
And then
boiling
him
water.
slurping it, just
Gross.
No,
Gross.
Who? God damn it! Why do people eat fucking creatures like that?
Because they
Why do people eat ass?
For the views.
Yeah, why do people eat ass?
Very good question.
Like, I could understand eating a horseshoe crab because Adam, you showed us a video.
Gal,
of
are
that,
you literally
I think, a few
typing
weeks
why do
ago.
people eat ass?
And at the same time, I'm like,
No.
I
Typing why do
I can
people eat ass?
understand it. Probably won't do it
I-
myself. I can understand it.
I don't think I've even eaten a horseshoe crab before. I don't think I've even.
I
eaten a
know I
horseshoe
haven't.
crab.
I haven't
eaten a
either. But
horseshoe
I could.
crab.
Have
I
you
could at
eaten
least
ass?
understand that because I could see where maybe the meat is. That thing that was just a giant bug. Why?
Yeah, that's a sea cockroach. That I don't
Mhm.
know what I just saw, but I know it ain't Christian, and I'm and I,
Yeah.
and, and I got,
I
I'm
think
telling
those are
Jesus.
related to, the little
Oh,
roly
shit.
polies.
Yeah, no shit. It rolled up.
No,
Oh,
but
the
I'm
potato
saying
bug,
I think they're in the same family.
wait. What'd you call him, Dre?
potato bugs. Like the pull up little
Oh my
ball.
god, you're like the first person like outside of my small town type of life when I was not world traveled that actually calls them that. Other
Yeah.
people
Only
call
ever.
them pill bugs.
No, potato bugs.
I only heard them
No,
called bugs.
I called them
Yeah,
roly-polies.
bugs. Yeah, roly polies.
No, they're potato bugs.
The potato bugs.
Roly
then-
polies.
No, roly polies are a different thing. Potato bugs are like ugly motherfuckers.
No, potato bugs are
They're
little
like the
bugs.
armadillo looking.
Yeah, you
fucking
touch them and
bugs.
they roll up in little balls.
Yeah.
Potato
Little
bugs.
potato bugs.
I'm glad I.
Yeah, those are the roly polies.
Mm.
Potato bugs are like these big yellow with big red eye fucking ugly
What are you
bastards.
talking about?
Bugs are creepy.
Potato bug.
But bugs are creepy. Why? Nobody should ever eat bugs.
Okay, now that we can agree.
Weird.
Yeah.
I am not
that's weird.
tasty.
All right.
Except shrimp, crab, and lobster aren't bugs. Those are something else. Those are the only three
They're
exceptions.
crustaceans, you fucking
Crustaceans,
weirdo.
but
I
make
don't
sure
really
that
give a
shrimp
shit.
don't have the shit in it.
Yeah, always devane your shit. I said that right.
On
Anyways,
that
let's start
grumpy
wrapping
note.
this up, shall we? Because I still don't have the correct audio of that VTuber being super racist towards the PG, and I want it so fucking badly. I want it. It's so funny. But Gal,
Yeah.
go.
Outro.
Oh, I'm aware, but just saying my name doesn't do anything.
Gal, will you please do your outro, woman?
Oh, is that what you needed of me? Okay. You guys know where to find me.
Is that your best like
What?
Derby? Is that your best like phone sex operator
No,
voice? Because that's
don't
terrible. I would demand a fucking
Ugh,
refund.
I don't need to hear an attempt at all. Stop.
Gal,
No.
will you please
Oh,
do your
yes,
outro?
please.
Fucking
Let's
hell.
do this all night long.
God damn it, Bug.
That's
Anyway, green haired anti liberal, YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, Instagram. That's where you'll find me.
I can always do that voice a whole lot better if I increase my gain and really talk like soft and quiet.
I'm going to kill you, Dermy, if you keep talking like a fucking faggot.
Oh my god, that sounds really fun. Let's do it.
I fucking hate you. Anyways.
Wow.
Anyway.
Gay.
Shut the fuck up. No one asked you. Anyway.
Love you, Gal. Adam, go.
Hi. Tomorrow night, or today, it's Saturday here in the real world. Saturday Night
cool.
Drive-In. This week, we are going to be watching, discussing art, the sound of music, with the incomparable Julie Andrews. She is one of the greatest of all time. Then what you see Alf playing there tomorrow night for the first part of Co-op Gaming Night, we will be killing Tyranids in Space Marine 2, a little co-op action there, and then probably killing bugs later on. Sunday, Roundtable 2 p.m. So you can find Dre there as well as we give our unique spin on the week's events. We'll definitely be taking part of our Sunday privilege and going over box office results as they roll in, among other things. And then every week, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, you can catch my daily show, The Daily Dive, the Double Ds, where you, the audience, the chat, are in charge. You make me watch horrible things. You make me read horrible articles, all for your amusement. And I have a feeling after today's particular article, it's only going to get worse for me because Kratos is already seemingly threatening to make me watch a very, very stupid show. It seems. I feel like that's in my future. Other than that, we got gaming going on in other places. Expedition 33, other games lined up, but that'll be at some point next week. And don't forget all Mondays. Yes.
And also, don't forget, fuck you, Dermy.
I haven't gotten there yet.
It's always fuck you, Dermy.
I haven't gotten there yet. I'm answering a question from Cal. Yes, Cal.
Have you seen Seven Brides for Seven Brothers?
I love that movie.
It's right there. I own it.
Okay, I thought so. Have you done it for drive-in?
No, we have not done
Has
it.
Jed seen it?
Yes, Jed has seen it. Jed is aware of its glory.
I love that movie.
Hey,
Wonderful.
listen. That starring also the incomparable, and her name just slipped my mind because too many
I
people
know.
talking to me.
I forget too. Don't worry.
Can I just say I'm not a fan of Sound of Music?
I got right here. Janie Powell.
Ah, yeah.
The incomparable, also another incomparable Janie Powell, who, like Julie, could do it all. Along with, of course, the very masculine Howard Keel. So, so we haven't done Seven Brides yet. I know when we do Seven Brides, I know you want to be on that one.
It's such a good movie. I fucking love that
it's
movie
glorious.
so
It's
much.
glorious.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I like that movie. I'm not even really big into musicals, but that one I like.
It's so
well,
good.
well, it's art, and they had the best of the best in it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just
them
say,
then sobbing women.
Them sobbing
I
women.
actually hate
sobbing, fit to be tied.
Anyway, so yeah,
Sorry.
though but I after the apple dumpling gang incident of last weekend, I wanted art, and when I think art, I think of Julie. So I wanted Julie Andrews, our first Julie Andrews movie. Others will be happening as well. And now, as always, fuck you, Dermy.
Well, I'll give you a reason to say that. I actually hate Sound of Music.
You are a heathen. You
Well, he's
really
a
are a
heretic.
heathen.
He is a heretic because he's gonna.
Why am I not
He's
surprised?
not going to defend the emperor this weekend.
I have a reason for why I hate it. I have a reason for why I hate it.
It's a true story.
Because you're a Nazi.
Well, I don't really give a shit that it's a true story. It's the do re mi fa sol la ti do.
Why is that a good reason?
So let me explain it. I had a fucking teacher in school that made us hear that song over and over and over again to the point that I hated it.
probably
And she used that to try to teach. She used that to try to teach us how to sing songs, and she was giving us different patterns. So we had to memorize that whole do re mi fa sol la ti do, and then going to do other fucking songs and like the rhythm fucking shit and go like do re fa do da. Just do it over and over again, and I hate it.
You know,
because of
that's
that, I hate
how-
the fucking that whole fucking movie. I hate that
works,
whole fucking
right?
musical. I wanted to burn it in hell. I hate it.
There's no
Okay.
saving you. There's
Well
no
then.
saving you. There's no helping you. Alf, go.
She just removed my picture.
I knew it would trick you.
Yeah, I have to check every time because I know you. Alf, go.
Hey everyone, I'm Horny Alf. I do gaming streams throughout the week. I may not be doing many this week because I'm in the process of moving into a new house and dealing with a divorce. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a shit anymore. But yeah, so come watch my channel. It would help me out. Saturday night, we're going to play some Space Marine 2, which you can see me playing right now. And we're going to play potentially Killing Bugs in Space Marine 2 and Killing Bugs in Starship Troopers Extermination. So come see that. And Adam, I'm going to message you after this.
You got an idea for the name?
I'll just message you.
Okay.
I'll say this. Sound of Music is better than Joker 2. That's hands down. No,
He wasn't being.
No.
He was being facetious.
No. I know a serious man. He likes Joker 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know who also potentially
That's
likes
really
Joker 2
gay.
because I don't know his actual opinion on it. Trey!
I hate Joker too. That
Okay,
movie
that worked.
gave me cancer. I hate that movie so much.
I'm glad I never watched it.
You lucky bastard. That's how I could do that. But yeah, but it's good to be with you guys today. I'm really happy that Durham reached out to me late, of course, but you know, it was still fun being here with you guys, cutting up. So everybody can check out my YouTube channel, Brutal Playing Comics YouTube channel. Also, when I actually start gaming again, you can check out the Brute Plays YouTube channel, and of course, follow me on X Twitter at DeBrute00. Am I doing anything? No, I'm not doing nothing this weekend. So no, tomorrow is my last baby shower. So no, I won't be doing anything this weekend. So
What about Roundtable?
yeah, and I'll be at Roundtable on Sunday.
Different.
Yeah, I'll be on Roundtable Sunday at again 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with, of course, Adam. That's going to be, as always, we have our weekend privilege to check out the box office, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a great deal of conversation to see what's going down there. So yeah, but once again, thank you all for having me. This is always fun.
That's hey, I needed a guest this week, and it was literally like, I haven't had Dre on in a while. I've been needing to get him on, and I just keep forgetting to ask. So it all worked out. Last minute thought process. The black man
friend on is all. That's all.
That's also true. I needed a proof that I do have a black friend.
Token out here.
100% yes. Bug's also my token. How you doing, Bug? Blue guy.
Oh, fuck you.
You're blue. What do you expect? By the way,
I'm a token. Oh, fuck you.
Before we do too far ahead, love you.
Oh yeah,
buddy.
Dermy, fuck you.
Jesus Christ. And I came back to this shit show. All right, well, yeah, it's me, Bug. I haven't been on here for a minute, and a lot of stuff happened. Not gonna get into it, obviously, but I'm kind of back into it. I'm gonna try to jump onto more panels and whatnot. I don't really have anything planned exactly for videos and whatnot on my own channel. So far, I've just been kind of dicking around, sharing, spicy art of my book that I'm trying to work on the old tweeters. And I'll pop up on, some Mellow Mondays or some Ballbusters or whatever show anyone wants me to jump in on and be loud and bombastic and occasionally retarded. I can fulfill those needs. Also, fuck you, Dermy.
Well, I missed you too, buddy.
Then you had to make it gay.
Well, all I have to say is, again, guys,
He always makes it gay.
Guys, we talked about it last week. If you want to show Bug support, I am more than willing to accept those super chats.
Gay.
100% willing to do that. Anyways, what?
Somehow, some way, people call you a friend. I don't know why.
Because I'm a good
you show
person
up.
at heart.
Really?
There's a heart underneath all of that, like lard and fat.
Yes.
And gay?
I think about my friend. Gal, am I not a good friend?
I like Adam's just like, I'm gonna stay out of this.
Well, I knew definitely.
I don't
not
go
to
for
say
low
Adam.
hanging fruit.
I knew.
Low hanging fruit. That's Dermy's middle name.
Nice.
I knew.
Dermy doesn't even eat.
Listen, I knew damn well not to go to Adam because he'd say I'm his eternal sin that he's stuck with. Alf would probably actually answer that question justifiably, but I know one person who will 100% say I am not a good friend and I should probably die is Cloud. How you doing?
You're damn right about that. And
But we all know that he means he loves you.
No.
Literally.
No.
Clermy.
Like gay love.
Clermy love.
I hate you all.
Clermy is love. That's what it stands for.
Clermy worm.
Yeah, you said it. Clermy is. No, what you just said just resonated in my head. But I was about to say something worse.
Clermy, wormy. I still hold no regrets over having that artist make that piece.
Bug is responsible for that. We forgot that for a second there.
That was a fine moment of pure fun.
I don't want to show that picture off again.
then don't.
Why it's only for your personal collection now?
Cloud, go.
Anyway, you can find me on Twitter, posting stuff, and also apparently finding out that Billy Ray Cyrus's son watches Jeremy.
Really?
That was Billy Ray Cyrus's son?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't even know he had a son.
I only knew about Miley.
Yep.
That was interesting.
Okay.
Okay then. Well, on that note, Cloud, you're a fucking bastard, and I wish you died.
Keep the bedroom
Go
talk
fuck
between
yourself.
the two of you.
Fuck you, Dermy.
Don't.
Notice how he doesn't say
damn it.
fuck you, gal.
I can already hear the slave Leia bikini getting ready.
Right, there was a little
Hey,
bit of a
yo.
Oh, hey.
No, for Cloud.
Yeah.
Not
I
for
just
actual.
realized I also do not. Oh no, I have the outro right there. So yeah. You know what? You guys brought this on yourself.
VTubers makes
Fuck
me
you,
wish
Jeremy.
slavery would come back.
Fuck you, Dermy.
I could just picture it already. Dre on a cotton field whipping VTubers.
Okay, now we're gonna start wrapping it up. Have a good night, guys. And also tomorrow, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption. I want to go
course,
take
'cause
care of
you're a
my.
fag.
You heretic.
Cloud has a
I'm
son,
a
so says
faggot
Kel.
for wanting to play Red Dead Redemption.
You're a heretic.
No. Cloud called me a faggot. Why am I a faggot for wanting to play Red Dead?
Didn't I tell you to keep the bedroom talk between the two of you
I-
and not involve us?
I like you're more willing to accept that you're a heretic than a faggot.
I don't give a shit about you right now, Alf. Why? Cloud? Come on. Answer the question of why me running around the West.
As a
shooting
heretic,
people
he
is
could find redemption
gay.
at one point, though.
Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain.
You're a gay cowboy. And also, you refuse to play with us anymore.
I took care of that issue. So, anyways, I will be playing Red Dead tomorrow. Watch out for my channel for any videos. I'm planning on doing a How to Train Your Dragon review. So, yeah, I will be watching it, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts on that one because I like that. I like them. I like those movies. I like the spinoffs too, except for one.
You like those
I thought you said boobies, not movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
It sounded like you said boobies.
He did say boobies.
All
I
spin-off
heard
shows for
boobies,
How to Train
too.
Your Dragon between the first movie and the third movie are fun. Everything after the third movie is trash.
Yes.
The third movie itself is trash because of the
There's
ending.
more than a third movie?
I recently
There was a
rewatched the
show.
third movie.
Oh.
No, there was two shows. I
Shut up.
recently rewatched everything. The third movie actually makes more sense. It's not the greatest, but it does
No.
make more sense when you start watching it.
No, it doesn't. The end is like, what were they fighting for over the entirety of the trilogy? What were they fighting for?
The acceptance of dragons into society.
Yeah, and then
they
in the
ended up
end, what do
realizing
they
that it
do?
was too soon.
They separate. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's annoying. I hate it. It makes me
They
very
had
angry.
they had a narrative reason as to do it, but I
No,
can
it was nonsense.
I can see where you're coming from. Is what I was going to say. God
I
damn
was
it! I'm
never
trying to
into
end
How
the
to Train
show.
Your Dragon, so
They're
I
good
got
movies.
like,
They're good movies. You'd like them.
I seen the first one, and I thought the first one was pretty decent, but I didn't see the sequels, and there was a TV
The
show.
second one actually it can hit you in the heart.
Like the second one is when there's a girl dragon.
No,
No,
Yeah.
it's the third.
No, yes. Sorry.
The second one is his mom.
It goes
coming
first
back.
movie, first TV series, which feeds the second movie, second
No.
movie, then another. Well, there's several TV series, but these are the second
yeah.
movie. It ends with his mom taking the egg back,
Yeah.
and then you get the second movie, and then you get another series in between the second movie and the third movie, which while that series is
Just watch the
fun,
movies, Dre.
it kind of opens and closes as though the set series never happened. So
God.
where they go have their little dragon fort off on another island.
Actually,
Doesn't really
Adam,
matter.
I ended up looking up the timeline. It actually goes first movie, first spinoff, then the second spinoff that came out in between movie 2 and 3, then movie 2, because then movie 3 actually happens like just a few months after movie 2.
Dre, like I said,
Yeah,
earlier,
that hurts
just
my
watch the
soul.
movies. Just watch the movies. You don't need to watch the show.
Yeah, I mean, I
It made
guess
more
I'll go
sense
back
when
and
I
watch
watched
the
them all in
movie.
that order, though. With the second season,
Yeah, it does.
between-
Well, no, because his dad
is alive
in
the second season.
So you guys are giving a lot away, and Dre hasn't seen the second.
Dre
or
doesn't
third
give a
movie.
shit, gal. Shut
Anyways,
up.
okay, his dad dies
Yeah,
in the
can we,
second
like,
movie,
cut the
but he's
fucking
there in
show
the
now?
second series.
Yes,
I haven't seen
you're
it.
right. Maybe I did
Kirby,
watch
pull
them
the
in the right
fucking
order.
Because he
Bring
also
it
ends up
up.
getting the dragon that he has in the second movie.
He
within
gets
the second
two dragons. He
gets his second dragon comes in the second series.
I'm talking about the third series between the two movies, between the second movie and the third movie, where they go off to live on the island and have like that.
That's the second series.
No, there
Bye,
are
chat.
there are two series in between.
there's
two separate series in between 1 and 2.
Yes.
And then there's
Thanks
a
for
third one
stopping by.
between
You guys
2
are
and
great.
3.
Bye, chat.
We need to talk about this another time. Anyways, it's time to.
I'm sleepy.
I watched them all in order once. I know it.
I do. Well, I think we're all agreeing, but I think there's some
Arguing over the
complications.
agreement.
Yes.
Bug, dude.
Arguing over the agreement.